Uh, that killed my stream. I was streaming to Gabi.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm about to end this game. The enemy support took my Pantheon, so I locked in Jarvan. Let's just say my Jarvan's a little nasty.
Sure, let me actually just give you perms so that you can leave and join this call, this VC as you want.
Hello.
Why are you alone?
There was host there, and then there was most not.
Oh yeah, I did kind of kidnap the person you were in call with, but why didn't you like go to the other call?
There was another call.
Yeah, there's like 4 people in VC too.
Oh well, because they joined and then they said oh, and then they left. So message received, I guess. Just fucking tell me you hate me, I guess. Like. Yeah.
Anyways, you're not actually allowed to be in here forever, but you can be in here temporarily. This is private.
Oh.
do you mean?
Highly exclusive special thing, unless you want to cast a scrim. Well, it's not a scrim now, unless you want to cast the game.
The game I'm a part
I
of.
did want to cast the game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was
Also,
that to
I love
me
how
or
you're just
Goblin?
like, yeah, this is like super exclusive. Like you're not allowed to be here really, but you're here for now. As there's like 5 people in call.
Well, so one is
Is everybody muted? Where'd they go?
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
the 5 people. The 5 people in the call are one is Joy's ult that Carter uses for the stream, and then one is Yaz ult that I added as a joke that they're not on right now because they're on their main account, and then 2 are you guys.
Hell yeah. It was like the most fucking hard fought goddamn ranked game in a minute. Scores 23-23. I'm just kind of like I'm not getting a lot of kills, but I am just occupying space and making it hard for the enemy team to exist. I feel like I'm playing fucking Marvel Rivals. Oh, I got fucking taunted. I couldn't ult. Rip. Fuck. So when is the match starting? Are we just waiting for me to get out of this one?
We are waiting on players.
Okay. So not just me, but Jesus fuck. Not honoring anybody on the team. Fuck them.
Guess whose event is delayed until Nate gets home?
It feels weird. I should probably be on the other team, I think. Yeah? Does
Hello.
is there a Lakers voice chat?
It should be just called Team 4 because this is the Lakers are Team 4.
Oh, okay. So
You should you have it right.
I do see that. Rip Maki. Wait, so Nane isn't here yet, though?
Yeah, Nane will be home soon. Nane is not home because they planned for 9:30 and time got adjusted to earlier, which they were not aware of. So it's not really like, yeah, because unfortunately, my co-organizer, in fact, did not verify with all parties before changing the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, can we change it to 8? I'm like, sure, shit, verify with all the players. Announces, change it to 8. Okay, they verified. Look at who didn't verify.
Alright, so what's going on?
We are waiting for Nane.
Organizational
Okay.
disjoints.
uh,
Oh no. Oh, that was past. Okay.
I have to restart my client. OMG, new spear shot video! I love spear shot. Is Briar like suddenly OP? Why is everyone playing Briar all of a sudden? Did she get buffs?
No. Well, y'all are muted and deafened, so I guess I'll go say hi to the other chat.
Okay, hello. So yeah, I talked to everybody. Could you set up a Discord stream so that the Joybird ult can watch it because that's Carter's laptop.
Yup.
Cool. We should be all good then.
Do you want? Am I gonna just be like manning the camera?
Yeah. Well, you can like man the camera and you can like co-cast and stuff. We'll just be casting it together pretty much.
Okay. Where's the stream at? I want to hear it.
It's Twitch TV Cult of the Fallen.
There we go. Ah, I found it. Oh, our voices are already going. Hi, me.
Hello.
Hello. Wahoo! Wow, that means I can't say anything bad, can I? Boodoo. I feel like my mic is too loud. Could I bring down my volume a little bit?
Is it like louder than me or what is it?
It feels like substantially louder, yeah. I just bring it down by like 5 or 10. Oh, Laceration's live. He has a new build. What's this guy up to? Oh. Is it just me or is like the stream a little bit dark?
I can't pull up the stream right now. I'm not sure.
It kind of looks I can't tell if it's me. Let me refresh it. It kind of looks dark. Bum, bum, bum. Wah. Who are we waiting on?
They uh shouldn't be waiting on anyone. I don't think. We were waiting Nane said they needed 5 minutes, and then they would send a message. Yeah, I don't know. Nane isn't in the lobby right now.
Never mind.
Okay, they're ready now. Okay. Hopefully they're starting soon.
All right.
Okay, we go into champ select.
So I know we're supposed to be like unbiased as casters, but who are you looking at to win?
I specifically hope that Zagmag wins. All other players I am indifferent towards.
That's a fitting response from you. Honestly,
I am very agnostic to Zag's team. In fact, I very much hope their mid laner loses, which is paradoxical because he's on the same team as the person who I really want to win.
this is true. I don't actually know who all's on what team. Who's the mid laner? Is it crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The Femboys mid laner is Crazy Killers 123. Their jungler is Zombie Slayer Tri. Their AD carry is Void or Astra. Their support is Yao Rodashi. And their top laner is, of
I'm a big
course,
fan of
Zag.
Void. I heard Void's voice for the first time ever today. Did not know he had a voice. I was not familiar with his game.
Now, both Pike and Tom Kench bans go down. The Yasuo ban was mostly expected, but I am actually a bit surprised that they even know Yao's champ pool enough to ban out this Pike, although it is one of their stronger characters. The
They might
Cassio goes
also
down.
be a little bit traumatized from the last time they played against the Femboys. If you recall, their sub
That
was a
is
little
true.
bit of a menace on the Pike.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. The Cassiopeia ban does go down. They are more afraid of Kirkbird's Cassio than they are of his Anivia, despite it being his one trick. A Galio ban is very
Galio.
interesting. They are completely unaware that Crazy cannot play that character whatsoever because he's very bad at it.
Yeah, if anything, Crazy's happy they banned the Galio. Crazy hates Galio.
They ban out the Camille, which is very interesting considering their top laner is at least 5 times better at Camille than the enemy top laner. In fact, I do not think that Goblin plays it whatsoever. The Kesante is stolen away. First
Okay,
pick.
we are first picking the blind on top lane.
Interesting choice.
So we do have to respond with the Femboys picking their top laner then.
Of course. And they pick
Hasted
Aurelion
it.
Sol and Viego.
That was hasty, which
interesting.
means
They
they're
are.
leaving their top lane counter pick open for favor of rushing Crazy and Zombies comfort.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do want to make sure that they secure these one tricks on their team, even though it does sort of screw over their counter philosophies here. It is quite a strong synergy though. Aurelion Sol and Viego. Very strong team fighting picks. Aurelion Sol enables a lot of those resets in many cases. The Anivia does
I
look
just
like
worry
it's going
about
to come
their
in.
priorities with picking because in a situation like this, I would definitely never want to insta-lock my comfort pick that is going to have so many
The Lux
opportunities
comes
to
in
shoot
for
down counters.
Maki. Now it's interesting that they pick Lux here. I do wonder if they will ban the Senna out that was picked in the last
The
turn. And Bessa
Ambessa,
comes in. An interesting, a very
did he
sharp
play
matchup.
Ambessa?
Yes, Zag plays quite a bit of Ambessa. It is one of his best characters.
Oh, fair enough. I guess I don't want a repeat of the Cassante on Zag. I guess this leaves bot lane open on both sides. Actually, no, they have
Yeah, well, at the moment, yeah, the Lux is
the
in for
Lakers have to
Monty.
pick jungle and support. The Femboys have to pick ADC and support.
The Amumu ban does come in. Now, this is one of Joy's more known jungle picks that she does have, and it is one of the least favorite characters of Zombie. So it does make sense they would take it out.
If I were on the Lakers, I know exactly what I'd be banning right now.
And what's that?
Mel Medarda.
That is true. That is true. Although there was a little bit of a gentleman's agreement between Void and Maki to not pick Mel. I don't know how much
Void's
Void intends
Zeri
to honor
taken
that.
out of the picture. Void's got a
Zeri's
clean
taken
Zeri.
out.
Void has a nasty Zeri.
Probably one of the strongest picks in the tournament is Void Zeri, so it makes sense they would take this out. The Senna comes in. That was very expected. It
I
is
feel
one
like
of Name's
that should
most
just
known
be an
terms.
inherent ban. I don't think it's fair to allow Spark to pick Senna support. Just Spark or Spork? There's the Mel ban. Gotta make sure. They had the agreement, but you can break agreements. It's not against the rules to
It is
lie.
not against the rules. Also, it is Spark, lol Spark. Check him out on Twitch.
Spark?
Also known as Name. The Kaisa comes in. I'm interested what... Oh, the Seraphine Lux into the Kaisa. I'm interested to see how this lane actually plays out, depending on what Yao picks. They don't have the Pike, but they do have some good options, such as Nautilus, such as Alistar.
The only reason I wasn't sure if it was Spark or Spork is because I have another friend. He's a Syndra one trick. His name's Noble Spork.
Incredible.
The Rammus
comes in. Oh,
okay,
the
Nocturne.
Nocturne.
I was
which
gonna say, what the
means
fuck is
yeah.
Rammus gonna do here?
Rammus doing absolutely nothing versus these characters, so they correctly swap.
I mean, maybe against Viego. That was like it. So, I want to point out this one issue I'm noticing in particular with the Lakers comp. They have almost no physical damage.
Yeah, all of their
This is
damage
going to be
is in those
really,
melee
really difficult
characters.
to get through Alistar and Bessa with almost no physical damage. Because they can just stack MR.
Yeah, the Mbessa, I expect a very early Maw. Same with Alistar, probably, honestly, just hardcore stacking, like
I would just rush Koenig.
Chaotic Force, anything.
I think
But-
Viego should definitely invest late game in a Spirit Visage. So should Mbessa. Holy voice crack.
Yeah, I do think the some of them might find a bit of difficulty in that MR stacking, though, as the Kesante might end up becoming a damage threat if he does get ahead. But honestly, I just don't see it. I mean, just to be honest, to Goblin, I just think he's not Zag, right? He doesn't have those mechanics to really push the Kesante into those team fights.
But, I mean, it's Cassante. You don't need that much mechanics. I think Goblin's got this. He at least has a decent chance.
That is one of the Kesante takes I've heard of all time, but I will move on from it.
Okay, Cassante is just flashy. Sue me. Go ahead and cancel me. That's just my opinion.
Okay, some of the
Cassante does
hardest
not
mechanics
take
in the game.
any particularly good mechanical skill to
Literally the
perform
hardest tank in the
decently.
entire game. Anyways, moving
That's
on
not
to that.
true.
Okay, we do load into the game. As we load in, Zag is messaging me over 7 times in the past 8 seconds about how they stole his Kesante.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Cassante is just tank Yasuo.
That is one of the most surface level comparisons of all time. The Pantheon is just Shield Nocturne.
What does his Q do?
His Q pulls in the enemies after 3 hits, while providing him with Sheen procs. No Sheens on Yasuo, are there?
We have...
Why are you in the team fight view?
What's up?
Why are you in the team fight
Just much
view?
more comfortable.
I see.
So we have both junglers. No early game action. We're not going to see any invades. We're not going to see any sort of skirmishes. We're just kind of chilling in the level 1. We have a little bit of a poke fest bot lane. Alistar getting poked out. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. Those numbers add up, people.
Ambessa taking a little bit of free damage onto the K'Sante, although he is looking for some of these grass procs. He does miss the Q, so he won't look to get very much there.
See the junglers. Viego's slightly ahead in pacing.
Junglers laning versus PvE, as they're known for doing because of their very boosted role.
Ooh, the grass proc as he sneaks away. That is a very favorable trade for Goblin.
A very
go down to the bot lane. Where did Alistar's health go?
The Alistar just tanking spells after spells after spells. He's still walking up the flash.
Ooh,
The double
first
Q will take him
blood
out.
for Seraphine.
Yeah, will fall
Frames.
tragically.
Top lane, it looks like Zag is getting a little bit pushed out of lane. So now we have Nocturne revealed on a ward. So now red team, the Femboys, know exactly where Joy is going to be. But the Lakers have no clue where Zombie could be.
The K'Sante did just solo kill the enemy top laner while we're talking about this.
That's true, but we don't really care. It's an island. They're going to do whatever they want. And also, this is just proving my point. Goblin's got this. He's got the K'Sante. I'm telling you. Wave nice and pushed in. It looks like Joy is going to have the bot prio to go for the first crab. Maybe look for a double crab off of this.
Okay, the Alistar engaging onto the Lux. The Seraphine isn't there yet. The Nocturne is still on Krugs. Viego did use both of his smites, so he's clearing this a little bit slow.
Phenomenal from Zombie. He's been working on his clear. We have an engage in the bot lane. Seraphine gets the root. Lux with the follow-up root. Void is going to fall.
But they're very low. The Viego is coming in. He hits the stun. It looks like Seraphine is going to fall here eventually. The Nocturne flashing in. Won't get anything. Seraphine spells still well.
1-for-1. Total favor to the Lakers. We have an engagement topside. Oh, miss on the Q. He gets the grass proc. Re-engage from Zag.
The Conqueror is stacking up, but in this short trade, it's very favorable for the K'Sante.
I mean, that honestly looked kind of even. He's definitely going to have the better wave state, though.
Yeah.
Nocturne moving topside. Zombie there with items on back. I don't think Nocturne got his reset. No, he did not.
He ran straight. Greeting for this crab here, although it does make him quite weak on the map.
Oh, going back into the clear instead of backing for items. This is a greedy option. This is going to make the second full clear very slow. However, it's going to be a slightly larger spike on the reset. Gonna make it hard to secure first drag.
And I do think the Femboys in their scrims were known for... Ooh! Alistar falling, just tanking too many spells in the bot lane. The harass of the Seraphine Lux lane is so much.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
I do think the first dragon is likely to be a pivotal moment coming in the near future to see if this bot lane can extend their lead. Void falls as well. Because the Femboys are known for...
This is gotta be cyber bullying of some form. You know who we haven't panned to because there's been no action? I scratch that. There's action right as I say that. The narrow escape from Perk.
The mid lane
canceling the chase from Asol with the wall. Beautiful.
Aurelion Soul getting completely canceled because he can't fight. Oh, the Anivia getting collapsed on.
The flash past the Q?
Because she hasn't been fighting whatsoever.
Perk with the
Zombie
turn.
Is trapped. He will get out. Looks
Joy's
a little bit scary for him.
Fight, but has absolutely no items and cannot continue to chase. A lot of action in the mid lane here. Let's see, does Perk still have passive? No. Let's see how bot lane's looking. Okay. Vision on Dragon secured. Zombie won't be able to go for a sneak, but he does
This
not
bot
know
lane is
that they
so
have
strange. I
control.
feel like every time we watch this bot lane, it's so neutral, and then the moment we look away, someone's dying. The Alistar going in, gets hit by the Lux Q, gets stunned.
Ooh, the nasty roots! Zombie coming in with the flank. He might be able to get the stun on Seraphine. They have no flash on the Lux. They burn the Seraphine flash. Oh, Alistar misses the Q knock up. Zombie looks like he wants to go in for something. Ah, but he misses the W. Unfortunate.
This bot lane is so dominant right now.
I feel like Zombie should be refocusing his attention towards the top side because that's at least a little more recoverable. Never mind.
The Cassante is taking the wise teachings
running the
of
NA school build. The dive under tier 2 from Joy! Massive! The greed pays off! Coming back out with 2 control wards, Tiamat and tier 1 boots to go straight for the tier 2 dive on Void. This will likely secure first dragon for the Lakers.
Yeah, Zombie is trying to make something happen, but it's just not gonna come through. The Seraphine is too strong.
He has no backup from his bot lane. Void's coming out of base. Alistar only just barely keeping the wave in a decent spot. He just has to go clear his camps. Meanwhile, all of this going down, there was a solo kill top again. And with as uninteractive as a lane as it is, both mid laners are struggling to have decent CS numbers.
Neither of them can last hit. Crazy barely getting that cannon with no enemy champion in his lane. He is losing to the minion wave at the moment.
Doesn't Asol have a last hit assistance?
His E does execute the minions.
Okay, he's tanking a turret shot. He dodges the Q, he gets out for free!
The advanced Aurelion Soul combo, E, tank a turret shot, and W away because you can't play the game.
Are we about to see an engagement? Top lane, a little bit of poke, lands both pieces of the Q. Bot lane is playing a lot more safe, I would say. I think this constitutes as safe. You see Cassante with their dashing.
Playing very aggressively, but the Viego is here, and the Nocturne hasn't arrived yet. The Paranoia coming up soon, but isn't available to join this fight immediately. He's playing very aggressively. The Sante, with all his armor, just seems way too strong.
Go all out to pull Viego out of the pit. They get the second grub, meaning grub will be credited to the Femboys.
The flash Q3 and Toffle Strikes does take out the Viego, but the Ambessa gets the Sante. The Anivia is being chased. The Nocturne comes in with the Paranoia. The skies descend.
The skies descend!
Getting so much damage off, but Ambessa is trapped, isolated.
Can Crazy turn this? Can he go for the Nocturne? He wants to get it. He's so desperate for it. He's not going to be able to get it. He's targeting the Anivia, who has passive available. It's not going to be enough. Joy with the double kill.
An impressive performance from this Nocturne. I know most people came in probably with very little expectations for her, but she is performing better than expected.
Oh, I knew Joy was going to have it with the Nocturne. Joy actually messaged me, I think yesterday, asking for some champ recommendations, and I really emphasized Nocturne and Jarvan, so we might also see a Jarvan game later on from Joy.
Very interesting.
But I know Joy has been very confident on the Nocturne lately. Let's see how the gold graphs are looking. So Maki has a 1,000 gold lead over Void at the 10-minute mark. We've got about 800 gold lead in the mid lane. Unless I forgot how to math, I think that's right.
That is 700.
Yeah.
A very marginal lead of 300 in the jungle, along
I
with
feel like Jungle's way too generous about that. You
I
can be
do think
so
a big
far ahead
part
in
of it
jungle and it just
is the
doesn't
fact that
matter.
this Nocturne has Hail of Blades and likely precision secondaries, whereas Viego takes full economy runes with cashback and triple tonic and everything, and he's just so focused on his economy that he ends up
Clear
having
bomb.
quite a bit of gold.
Alistar looking for the mid lane roam, potentially. We get vision. Oh, the
The
Nocturne's
Anivia
there.
has no egg from the past play, but the Nocturne
Nocturne
is
has
looking
no
to cover
spell
him.
shield. We just confirmed Nocturne's spell shield down on the crab. This could be a fight angle. We're gonna collapse in from 3 sides. Viego on top,
The
Alistar
Nocturne
behind.
ult in. Crazy scared
Paranoia.
to go in. The Anivia gets knocked away. The Viego
Skies
flashes in.
descend on the Nocturne.
Nocturne is
Crazy's
going
gonna look
down
for the
soon.
kill.
But
Alistar
very close.
takes the shutdown! And Perk gets
That
away.
might have been the worst coordinated
Oh, the
Alistar play of all
snipe!
time. The stun hits the Ambessa. The E is going to
Zag,
come in.
Zag, no.
Zag will fall.
It's all falling apart for the Femboys. But, as grim as it looks, the Femboys are not that far behind. They are only at a 3k gold deficit for full team gold, and they are semi-even in objectives because they did secure the priority on Grubs to the one dragon to the Lakers.
Yeah, it is looking pretty bleak in most of these fights. However, I wouldn't discredit the fact that the Femboys have shown in many of these games to have just far superior team fight mechanics to most teams. So I really think it's going to come into these 4v4s or 4v5s that are going to decide the game.
Looks like they want to set up for this dragon, but Crazy getting bullied out of lane by Perk. He's gonna have to look for the reset with no TP. Pulling out the dragon. Ah, they're not gonna look to drag yet. They can't. Not with Crazy away. Oh!
The Viego misses the W. The Anivia is going backwards.
He
The
burns
Seraphine with
Smite.
the combo and the Nocturne coming in.
Joy
A
with the
massive combo.
paranoia! It's all falling apart so fast. Okay, a little Vision W from Void. Zag potentially gonna get dove by Goblin. This is the Q, he gets the unstoppable.
But the Cassandra buffers it.
Oh!
Very close. Both flashes come down. The Cassandra going in under the turret.
Oh my
It's not
god!
thanking the turret shot.
Is Zag the
Viego's here.
goat? Zag is
And
just too
Zag
good. He
survived
buffered
it, and the
the
Viego
Cassante
gets the kill.
CC with his own ult public execution to
A
evade
perfect
the
play from the
instant burst
Ambessa.
after.
That was absolutely magnificent. I never doubted you for a second, my King Zagmag. This one's going in the funk edit.
That might be play of the game right there. Win or lose. Have an engagement down in the bot side river with
The
Crazy
Nocturne
just
is just
standing there like a
taking tons
turret.
of damage.
I mean, it doesn't really matter though. He's a jungler. Or sorry,
They
she's a
will
jungler.
go. They will go visit their health dispensers quite soon.
True clear bomb. See how the mid lane's going. Oh lord, oh lord. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on.
Crazy. Pressing EQ on the wave, as we know from the last scrims that he does all the time, and taking horrible trades with no mana because of it. Because as we all know, Crazy is one of the worst players to ever download League of Legends.
So much Crazy hate. I think he's that bad.
He is probably the weakest player in the entire tournament if I did have to rank them, by about 20 ranks below all of the people who aren't playing the tournament.
All I'm gonna say is he does have the least deaths.
That is not saying much. He has been on camera for a total of probably less than a minute. We're taking it back. We are missing the entire team fight right now.
I mean, we don't need to see it. Sorry, I was handling something that I didn't want certain content being. Oh!
Oh, this guy's just.
Okay, wait! Zombie!
Takes out the Seraphine.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
CC chain is too much.
Just
It's
barely
too late
alive.
for the fight. I want to get a replay on that fight if possible.
Okay, let's go into the team fight.
Because our cameraman was just too focused on other things, because he's a fucking loser. Sorry, cameraman. Okay. So Crazy gets run down, but he escapes in. He gets the decent ult. He doesn't quite hit anyone.
It does isolate them, but it enables this Viego to be on top of their frontliners. Takes out the Nocturne, takes out the Cassante, but he just doesn't have enough damage.
Almost so good.
He's just one auto. That missed Q is the difference maker here.
Yeah. That is one of Zombie's most noticeable problems. When he needs the W or the Q to land, it's kind of just off to Narnia.
Oh, the Lux Q. Void getting taken out just by these mages.
Like we're going to see first turret or second turret fall. We're going to see tier 1 turret in the mid lane fall down next.
Now I think the Femboys are paying the price for their disrespect. They did constantly in the pre-games talk shit about this Anivia. They were constantly talking about how they don't need to pick it. They're more scared of his Cassio. And now they let him pick it, and he's locked in. Perk is annihilating everybody on this Anivia.
Can we be surprised, though? His name is Perk Bird.
He has taken a Percocet. And now he's playing
bomb. So we're going to see something happen in the top lane here. A little bit of poke from Zag, who did go the Cleaver Rush. He is playing to shred through the Cassante's armor.
The Cassante is responding to the armor pen with more armor. If you look at his build, he does have quite a bit of it.
A small amount of armor. Oh, we're seeing a big collapse on Perk here.
Yeah, Perk is isolated. The Alistar, once again, not knocking up. I guess just trying to isolate them in the back. They will go into the egg, and it looks like they'll fall, but the Nocturne comes.
What he was most looking for was to push.
The Nocturne goes down, and Joy getting a bit
really
too
just wanted to push to overcommit Perk inward. I didn't see where Void fell down.
Void ulted away from the Nocturne.
Got caught on the wall. Let's see here. You can skip ahead. Downtime, wave management. We're gonna see an all-in. Perk with the TP wasted just for the push, and the solo kill goes to Goblin once again. Top tier 1 falls next as they set up for the dragon. I want to catch this back up to live feed because we did rewind a bit earlier. We see the engage from
Viego coming in. The Seraphine goes
a little
down.
bit of
The Viego W won't connect. Aurelion Soul escape.
Paranoia does not get acted on.
Oh, the Seraphine flashing forward, getting the Aurelion Soul, but the Viego will take her down in turn.
Okay, Zombie's 1v9.
Come on to the Anivia.
Surgical precision.
Takes out
buffers in to dodge the ult on Lux.
Is this a pentakill? It's not. He's not reading for the
penna. Into a dragon.
Oh, but the Cassante is available for him to take. It's not. The kill streak does not continue, but he does take it.
Unofficial quadra kill for Zombie. This will put the Femboys back into the game.
Yeah, they are still down quite a bit of gold, but they do take the objective bounty, and it's important to remember that a lot of their gold on the Lakers is concentrated onto this Seraphine support and onto this Nocturne. Meanwhile, almost all of the Femboys resources are on this Viego, who is 1v9ing a lot of these fights.
What's really nice about the Viego being their carry is he's going to have so much frontline and CC and peel from Alistar, from the Aurelion Soul, from Mbessa, all of the A's. And this should be enough to get Void back into the game. Void has both sums available for the next fight.
Sorry, my Discord crashed for a moment. I'm back now.
Oh, welcome back. Good to have you. We missed you.
I missed you
We
too.
were so lonely without you. I really do feel like the stream is dark.
At least on my side, I'm not noticing it. Oh, the Kazande is being collapsed on here. Goes into the all-out, trying to find the
He
Aurelion, so he will
one
get
for
it.
one with 3. He's gonna get out. Nah, he's not gonna
No,
get out.
it's not enough. The Vigo will finish it off. Oh, the Rift Herald from behind. Joy is isolated by this Alistar.
Oh, and the snipe
things
from the
happening in the
Luxel on the
base.
other side of the map. It's a very split fight.
Ultimately, it does look like it is 3 for 2, favoring the Femboys, but the Lakers did get quite a bit of towers and wave pressure in here.
The Lakers should not be looking for any even trades or even fights. This is not what they want to be experiencing. This is how you throw your leads. This is how people make comebacks.
I
Especially
do feel like,
considering
once
that
again,
they
the
have
Femboys are showing their incredible team fighting prowess.
the Maki in the mid lane with Seraphine. We have Perk. Unsure where to go. It looks like he finally realized he has to go bot.
Aurelion Sol did see a massive wave, so he was compelled to press E and Q. As he's known for doing, because he doesn't
So
have anything
mean
else.
to him.
He can't really do anything else in this game. A pause has been
Sag
called.
internet issues.
He comes back in.
Zag,
Yeah,
despite
that's
the
a
internet issues,
mid-fight.
is going to make it away. The collapse from Spark, the collapse from Zombie.
The two-man Pathmaker goes down, goes into the all-out. The Cassandra is tearing through. The Viego will ult. The exhaust will
It's
not
just
be
not
enough.
enough. He
to
has the
save
shield bow
Goblin.
for protection. Crazy TP's in. It looks like they're going to want to force a Red Bull Baron power play. Those who know, I'm
The
definitely
Baron
not
is called
slurring
by the
over my
Femboys.
words. I would never.
Yeah, this does look like a huge Seraphine ult angle. The Lux
combined
comes
with the
in.
Luxel.
The
Crazy
start-
with
the
the
skies are
3-man
descending.
stun for Zag to
Ambessa
go
is going through. The public execution goes down. The Aurelion Sol is flying
It's
forward
nice. There goes
majestically.
Maki's 1K
The
gold
Nocturne
shutdown.
will fear the Zag.
Straight to
It's
Zag.
not enough. They take the Baron. They take 4 kills, and the Lakers look dead lost here. Mid lane turrets will fall. All they got really for the Lakers was top lane turrets from Perk, or bot lane turrets. But just not having that Anivia at the team fight is so bad. The Cassante is back up, looking to get something back on these overextended champions, but he doesn't have the target access for it. Oh, Perkbird solo killing on the bot lane because, of course, Aurelion Sol tried to take a fight, which he can't do because he sucks at the game.
You're so mean.
There you go. Trying to find the Anivia will not be there in time to cancel the result.
Narrow escape for Perk. I was gonna comment earlier before the pause. Maki was holding on to that lead, holding on so nicely, keeping from throwing it away with all of her team's ints, but it's just not gonna be enough.
Yeah, in the
I
end,
think the real issue is genuinely that Nocturne did not go the attack speed bruiser build.
yeah, Nocturne is just so squishy in these fights. Anytime he tries to join, he's basically just feeding the Viego these resets in a lot of these scenarios.
And
So
not even
I
just
think
giving the
his build is
resets
just
for the
very much
healing
hurting his
and the
team.
extra ult, it's also going to give him access to extra move speed, extra attack speed, the spell shield, which is crucial in so many scenarios.
The Femboys looking to immediately rush this dragon.
If they rush,
they do have
the enemy
vision.
can't steal.
They can't steal because my jungler is amazing
so
at
good
smiting.
at smiting.
Crazy. Looking for something. The empowered Aurelion Soul ult that we have been calling this the Falling Star, the Sky's Descent, because it does sound cooler. But now Crazy does have the Sky's Descent for real.
Honestly, I think it should only just be called The Skies Descend. Because, like, it's just a cooler name. Okay, we're shooting Q to Nar- Never mind, you might be right about this crazy guy.
This guy is one of the worst people to ever pick up the game of League.
This guy is one of the worst people
And
to
he's
ever
been
pick up
playing
the
for a
game.
decade.
We...
He's been playing for a decade and he misses Aurelion full Q.
Is this Lee Sin? Like...
Yeah.
Okay, we're EQing the wave while Alistar gets a really nice engage on the Cassante. Never mind, that was a terrible engage. The whole team is there. We have no
He's very
backup on
trapped.
this.
The 7
So
second
we do have
centimeter
the
ult does come down from
1v1 in the bot lane between Void and
Void.
Perk. Perk
Void.
popping the Zanya's
Void.
Hourglass.
Boy, trying to find something in here, but he has no vision. It's very scary to play this guy side. The guy said he's forward while invisible. You does
Oh.
not hit and he will fall. Crazy, dying on mid lane while this happens. But the Viego is trying to get some counterplay under this tower, gets the reset, gets the shield bow, almost gets the Cassante from the red buff collector, flashes over the
Flashes forward for it.
takes the full Lux combo and dies.
Okay, Void wants to look for something, gets hit, pops the
using the
cleanse,
cleanse,
flashes away
flashes
from
forward.
the damage, gets hit with the
Looking for the
stun, but the
flip.
tenacity from the cleanse gets away. That was super close. That was super
Boy,
tense.
trying to hit
I
a clip, but
flinched.
unfortunately being punished. So I take him a lot on the top lane. A very silent killer is these top lane pushes in these fights.
God, I love top laners.
The entire team trying to spam force fights for clips and
He was
taking
under
top
for
turret.
2 turrets. He hit the second tower.
I'm pretty sure he took top tier 1 too as well. Pretty sure.
He's gonna back on a full endless hunger.
An entire item. He is now very
He's sitting
strong.
on 900 gold. He just
He's
left
2K.
base with 900 gold.
He
Oh, wait,
has
no, he
suddenly
didn't leave base.
become 2,000 gold up on this Cassante.
Okay, there we go. He got the Kindle gem.
Okay, a big fight coming down. The Cassante top lane does come down. The Alistar will fall. The Viego is trying to find something, but it's too stuck. The Aurelion still has guys to send available. Is trying to find a way out. The Ambessa is coming, and the Nocturnal goes down, but the Aurelion still gets away.
Fully bullied crazy out. We have confirmation on the Viego. We're
Trying
gonna
to
miss
come in
all
again.
CC. Goblin pushes him out of the CC chain from Lux and Seraphine, giving him safety, allowing the kill on Perk.
What the fuck even? Can we get an instant replay on that? The Viego
On his
is literally just running away here, and just on the way, just picks up this Anivia, who tries to fight him. It's completely one shot.
Oh,
But then the Viego walks in and does get CC chained and dies. Well, it may
a little bit delayed.
the law of equivalent exchange. Flying to EQ the Raptors, I'm sure. No, he actually doesn't take them. Interesting. He's going for the Cassante.
Alistar lands the WQ combo. Cassante
The Cassante goes all out, but he doesn't have enough damage. He will fall. Waiting for his cooldown so that he can press Q on the wave. He doesn't E this time, interestingly.
If we take a look at the gold graph, the Femboys are now almost 2,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, I mean, and if you look at it, it can almost all be attributed to that massive top lane push. In addition, these team fights have mostly equalized it, and then that massive lead is from that massive push that just made Zag so fed. If you look at the top lane gold difference, MS is almost a full item up on the Cassante at this point. In fact, a full item up entirely.
1,000 nearly. 2,500 right here.
The Femboys, as always, are showing off these incredible teamfight mechanics that are pushing them into the late game.
You gotta appreciate how cheap tank items are, though, because despite the fact that Zag has a nearly 3,000 gold spent lead, they have the same amount of items.
Yeah, he still has 3 items, same as Ambessa.
Fucking tanks, bro.
They are trying to
Baron
rush
sneak.
this Baron.
They're gonna
while
sneak the
Dragon
Baron
does.
right under the noses of the Femboys because there's no vision down. Alistar was too busy
The
trying
Femboys do
to
know
hover.
Zag is diving in, gets onto the Seraphine, is all the way in there. The Baron will go wide.
Dodges
Zag
the
is
Lux
super
Q,
out.
dodges the Seraphine ult, sticks onto that Nocturne while
he's
getting
still
feared
going.
away for Void to get in there.
And Bassett is looking for more. Gets walled off. But Exante is isolated from his team. Viego will pick it up.
I don't want to be that guy.
This Aurelian
But, like-
Soul has not used his empowered ult in the past like
Asol
14
are ready. Asol are ready. Asol are ready. There it is.
He uses
On
it
the
solo
Lux
ult the Lux,
alone.
dies
Just
to
to
the
bully
Anivia.
Maki and die anyway to perk.
And the Lux survives. The solo ulted Lux after 5 minutes survived.
Only person who crazy bothered to ult was the only person who lived. Maybe he really is
He is the weak link. He is the
blue
entire
team. Like, he
reason.
is the MVP of the Lakers.
Crazy best team member. Kevin Durant. The Femboys are also going to take this third Hextech Dragon, stacking these up. These Hextech Dragons, just the raw stats on the Kaisa. Oh, but
The steal from Joy, perhaps. Joy gets the steal.
Void is tearing through the Nocturne and Seraphine. They lose out on the kills, it seems. But the Dragon
Cares
goes
about
to
the
the
kill.
Lakers.
That's gonna put Lakers on soul point.
That's a very dangerous situation for the Femboys to be in after that.
This is
Over.
such a strong soul to deny from Viego and Kaisa, given that it's Hextech soul, something that they want so desperately.
Yeah, that slow is just so powerful on these champions that don't have great staking potential normally. Aurelian still pressing E and Q on the wave after throwing his team the entire game at the Dragon fight. Don't ask me how.
He didn't even press E this time. He's getting lazy. He's just pressing Q.
There's the E. There it is. Comes down. He was waiting for its cooldown.
You're right. You're right. He is pulling in a nice 9 stacks per minute.
Quite impressive, honestly, for Aurelian Soul. Oh, small engage for the Alistar will be. Oh, call
It
for a
would
pause.
appear we have a disconnect.
Aurelian Soul having internet issues. It is quite funny watching the game be paused in the middle of the Femboys completely inting it, tanking the Seraphine combo. I
don't know
will
what's
be
going on
right
between
back. I
Direct
will be
Connect
joining
Spectator
the
0 and Direct Connect Spectator 1, but there's a little bit of sexual tension between them. Crazy returns.
Crazy Reconnects. Let me go check in with the Team 3 VC. I will be right back.
All right. Oh,
A summoner has
let's go see what's happening in this VC. Oh wait, I don't have access to the different team VCs.
It does seem like Aurelian Soul's issues have been resolved, as the Alistar does miraculously manage to escape that.
I
Zag,
feel
solo
like
kills
Alistair
the Nocturne.
only lives that because of the pauses, I'm not gonna lie.
I do feel like it was a bit gross, but as long hopefully the Lakers are not too
Zombie's
upset
gonna
about it.
fall next. He has the Guardian Angel. I keep telling him to stop buying that item. It's so bait. I'll never understand GA purchases. That's going to likely be game unless Crazy finally learns to stop pressing
Crazy.
just EQ and that he has an ultimate ability. We have Zag on the reset. Alistair getting caught out. We get the
ult goes down. The
just
Seraphine is
barely
really low,
edging
but
the Lux.
Crazy gets stunned. Seraphine just
Alistair
barely
pushes
gets
the
out.
Seraphine to safety.
Zag is coming back in, but I'm not sure if they can push through this Ambessa as long as he plays it right. The
I
Kai'Sa's
think
up as
Void
well.
and Zag can defend this. They're gonna want to set up for the Dragon in 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
They're looking for something here. The public execution goes down. The Ambessa is in there. He's getting pushed away. Void going onto the Anivia, but will not have enough damage. K'Sante alling out onto the Kai'Sa. Zag trying to find Anivia once again, takes her out, looking for more. Looking to
might
play a
actually
bit
be able
safe
to
from this
solo
K'Sante.
carry this fight. He's stalling for Zombie. He's proxying the
He
wave.
gets onto
to
the
make sure
Lux.
they
He's
can't
rooted.
get
He's
in.
stunned. The Nocturne
Joy
is flying
with the
in.
paranoia.
Oh, but he gets onto the Seraphine, but he misses the Q. The W is available again. He has his Q again.
League
The
of
Ambessa
fucking
tearing
Zanyas,
through them.
bro.
The
Why
healing.
does nobody ever
The
cast
shielding.
their spells?
He has
He's
W
too
again.
much!
He's healing
too
more.
much! He gets in for Zombie to
He's
get the reset on
unkillable.
Nocturne, the spell shield to block the CC from K'Sante. They're pushing in coast to coast.
is
They're
full
looking for the return end.
He's full HP.
We have Crazy TPing in.
Taking
He's
out the
gonna
Lux.
get the kill
He
on
kills
Lux.
the
That's a
champion.
turnaround. That
And
is
somehow
game.
manages to die.
They have the wave from top. They have enough to end. They just gotta push it in.
But the Anivia is
Wave's gonna die. They
respawning.
have to wait a
Perk
little longer.
might have a
Perk is
chance
gonna
here.
respawn. Anivia base defense is almost impenetrable, especially
But
with the
public
passive.
execution goes down, connects. The passive is gonna proc too early. He walls himself
He walls
off.
himself from getting to safety. That is game right there. To conclude with Zag, the absolute monster of the top lane. Hang on. Seraphine pulls
but they're
them
throwing.
in.
They're trying to fountain
Joy.
dive. They didn't hit the Nexus. Hit the Nexus. Zag hit the
We're getting
Nexus.
denied. They wanted to BM. They weren't paying attention to the respawn timers. Void can't find the safe angle in.
Zag is still unkillable. Zag can't die.
Void gets the ult.
To go in.
Going for the Nexus.
Is just
they
immortal.
get it in.
Insanity from this Ambessa on the top lane. That is my king, Zagmag.
Beautiful display of top lane carry potential from Zag. And gorgeous teamwork with Zombie to stall in that fight for so long at the end.
Beautiful. And he just had so many cooldowns. He couldn't die. That's the power of Conqueror Ambessa. A lot of times they go for this grass, and he did lose lane because of the grass advantage from the K'Sante. But the Conqueror Ambessa in the late game is just so impenetrable.
I want to see on the build.
Hey, do we want to do 5 or 15 minutes in between this match here? My team.
I might not be able to stay in 10 minutes.
Okay. Let's do 5 minutes then. Got it. Already.
Okay. But yeah, if I have to go, are you fine continuing this stuff?
I can, yeah.
Okay, sorry. Unfortunately, because of the delays, I did not have enough time in the end, it seems.
Pat, pat. Oh, I don't have permission to view the different teams, by the way, so I can't, like...
They're staying blue side, just so you know. It's going to be the same side. They chose to stay on blue.
Okay.
Okay. I will hop back. Sorry for hopping around. Bye bye.
No worries.
Interesting. Oh.
Going into champ select again, it looks like. Hopefully soon.
Right. You know what I really hope gets locked in?
What's that? Oh, Yasuo ban immediately. They still do not want to see Void on this character.
I want to see Zombie pick Pantheon.
It is. They have made quite a few contests with it. Tom Kench again. Yeah. Goblin having his main locked away. Pretty expected.
Yeah, I feel like everyone with a one-trick status is gonna have these. Are we running Fearless Draft here?
We are, yes.
Oh,
The Diana goes away.
get
It
removed
looks like.
from the. Who plays Diana? Does Zombie?
Yes, Zombie made a lot of very big. You played with his Diana.
I have.
Oh, yeah, in the scrim. The
Oh,
Mel
yeah.
looks like the Xerath actually
the
away from
Xerath.
Crazy, targeting his number 2.
Really
The Camille
unfortunate that he
banned
didn't get a
again.
good game out on his
I'm
Aesol.
I'm really wondering why they keep banning this Camille, considering it is absolutely not in Goblin's champion pool. In fact, it is far superior on their top laner. The Pike as well coming in. Still not wanting to let you go on that, it looks like.
Does
Can't
Yao
imagine
play
that.
Pike?
Oh, yes, Pike is one of Yao's top 3 characters, but it looks like they're priming the Nautilus instead.
The Casio. I was honestly expecting the Mel.
Yeah, well, they immediately pick it for the Lakers. That's probably going to go onto Perk, since I know Maki does not like that champion very much, but Perk
It
is
could
quite
go to
fond of it.
Spark.
I'm honestly not sure, but you might be right. My bet would be on Perk. The Jax comes in for Zag.
It is! Zombies
The Pantheon is locked in.
and Zag's Jax. That's gonna be a banger duo right there.
Okay. Joy, spoiled for choice here, honestly. They did not target the jungle whatsoever. The Mumu comes in.
Ooh.
One of her better known junglers, along with Sejuani.
Okay.
Oh,
They're very
Spark's
AP
popping
heavy.
up.
They're gonna have to start locking in some AD.
And there's the
There's
Senna for
I
Nain.
was really curious why they didn't ban the Senna. The Femboys did not ban Senna this game.
I am wondering if they are going to pick something like a Swain or maybe even a Tom Kench. Or well, they can't pick the Tom Kench because of the bans, but something that'll enable the Senna. Or if they did play Lux Senna last series, but it wasn't allowed for them this game. Oriana comes in, a harsh counter to the Mel if it is mid lane.
You know, I think Crazy might do solid on Oriana this game.
It is one of his most proficient characters. The Ari ban looking like it's gonna happen.
But
Probably
this
to
is
try
set
and
up
figure
for
it out.
such a phenomenal dive angle. Jax and Pantheon both are really good options to speed them in for the engage so that he can jump in and then pop the ult.
I definitely think so. I especially think if they pick some of Void's more famous characters, like a Zeri, if it doesn't get banned here, or even just almost any engage support, this Orianna pick has so much value already. The Jarvan ban goes down, which is interesting because I did expect it more to be favored by the Lakers instead. Okay.
Especially considering that jungle has already been locked in.
True. There's not really a place for Jarvan to be there other than, I guess, some strange Jarvan support thing. Or maybe they even think that it's Pantheon support.
They could think it's Pantheon support or Pantheon top with Jax.
Garen banned away.
They are really, really, really wanting to get everything out of the top lane. Anything they can to give Zag the best opportunity he can get. Oh, we have Zombie asking what skin? Dragon Slayer. No diff.
Obviously, Dragon Slayer just looks so cool on the camera. The Zeri ban comes in that is crippling. A very harsh ban. It does look like Void might be a little starved here. He is on the back end of his team. The Smolder goes down. An interesting pick, although it does provide quite a bit of mixed damage, which helps with the heavy AD nature of their comp. The Fiora comes in as a counter pick to the. Is that even a Jack counter? I don't think it is.
Fiora? I mean, if you time it with the counter strike, then absolutely, because then you could turn it around into an instant. I forget the name of Fiora ult, but it's really strong if you get it right. I would say this is definitely going to be more consistent on Jax's side, though.
It does look like a support character. How are you watching a Leona pick? Very interesting.
Ooh, they are built so well
lane.
around Orianna.
Okay.
They picked the worst person to draft around.
They literally picked the worst player.
If you think about it, it's kind of based with how disrespectful it is.
Now it is Mel AD carry, which is hard countered by the Leona. It is Veigar mid lane, which isn't quite as disastrous into the Orianna as Mel would have been, but it is not exactly the most fun thing in the world for Veigar.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Ugh, I would never be sleepy. I slept for 4 hours last night. Went to bed at like 8 in the morning, woke up at noon.
Now, I do feel like the Lakers draft is quite a bit more haphazard than the Femboys. The Femboys have a very clear mission of just getting in on this dive with their backline carries and just really leveraging these strong melee characters to deliver the Smolder and Orianna's damage. Whereas the Lakers are a bit all over the place. They do have some decent synergy with the Amumu and the and the Mel and the Vagar, but the Senna is sort of carrying their AD side. The Fiora is not really a consistent source. Okay, I mean, looking for something aggressive early, isolating the Leona from the Smolder. A very neat little trick here, and these early level 1 2v2s is to just force them to be separated from each other or take too much damage to tolerate. My spectator is very toxic, very evil player. Okay, Senna bullying from the bush. Fiora taking a really bad level 1 trade into the Jax's Conqueror fully stacked, and she's queuing forward, very aggressive. The Vital is very bad for Zag at the moment, though. Doesn't look like he's fully trying to reset it, but he is playing safe, mindfully. Okay, the counter strike goes down, cancels the...
He was baiting the good one to force the flash. Some really, really high level.
Oh, the Leona flash cleanses.
Six pack? Is that you?
Six pack. They're losing all of their HP. I don't know if there was a plan there.
I'm receiving a call. We're running an investigation on win trading.
Oh, the Fiora. First blood's the Jax, but the Ignite will take it out. Can we get an instant replay?
Absolutely, we can.
Hey, the Jax going in, getting riposted, just like you mentioned. But the Ignite goes down on both of them, and Zag does have enough damage.
Minion autos helped a lot. The wave's going to end in favor of Goblin. Smolder's going to fall, most likely. No, the Senna just barely misses. Leona, imagine if she had Flash.
Yeah, imagine if she had Flash or Cleanse.
Six-pack is calling. In the mid lane, Vagar is very low on mana. Not patient with ability usage at all, likely trying to go for greedy ease.
Sure. Probably trying to overly stack on the wave as well, but is running him dry. But he is stacking decently, but this Orianna looks pretty dominant here now that he's running low. She can play however she wants, pretty much.
Gonna see Pantheon skipping a camp to go for the crab. We have no confirmation on either side of where the junglers could be. I will say it's an interesting choice to path bot to top here for Pantheon, as I feel like with Leona, he probably wins the 3v3.
Yeah, I'm curious as well, especially because the Leona Smolder is just so much setup, you know? And Pantheon, getting that Smolder ahead seemed more valuable. Zag playing aggressive as always.
He overcharges the Q.
Yeah, just
again,
in general,
3-1 at 3 minutes. This
Jax
is the
a
same
champion
position
that thrives on the weak side.
This is true. The cage just barely misses. This is the same situation that the Femboys were in the last game.
This time it is actually a bit more equal than last time, since the bot lane hasn't died quite as much, but the Senna is stacking aggressively. The combo goes down, the Mill does not have enough damage to finish it off. The Leona is going forward, but the Senna is isolating the Smolder, avoid force to flash.
They haven't died as much, but this time they're not even getting any XP. They're getting bullied out of the lane so
Leona,
hard.
Maybe in trouble here.
Leona's definitely dead for this. Oh, beautiful snipe from the Mel. Attempt to E for movement speed from Pantheon. He's going to waste all of his cooldowns. He can't chase this. He's going to die if he chases.
Yeah, trying to get something with the counter engage, sneaking over the wall, but it's not enough since his Pantheon is not there.
I don't think Zombie realizes how much coordination is needed with his support to make the Pantheon jungle work.
Yeah, I do feel like I sort of drafted these characters, but they weren't really prepared to follow up on the playstyle as much. Okay, yelling for something aggressive. The Senna E looks like it's going to escort them out.
Nearly enough movement speed to chase in.
Zenith Blade goes wide.
On the top lane, Zag has the wave pushing out towards Goblin. This is not a good spot to be in, but with the health, he might be able to look for the level 6 spike here to go in for the ult play if the riposte is on cooldown. Can he time it? It might be Aura to just walk up and ignite him. He doesn't even burn the ult!
1-for-1.
That's a beautiful 1-for-1. Look at the wave that Goblin's gonna miss out on now.
Yeah, absolutely. Equalizing the advantage from before, likely with that wave. Although they do take Dragon on the bot lane.
This is just
Smolder is
another
pretty much forced to just take his wave and watch. Since his Pantheon is topside, he's a bit desynced on his timers because of that initial pathing towards the top lane.
The Veigar flash forward, he's going to look for the ult, it's not going to be enough because of the Orianna shield. Ooh, Veigar dangerously close to Pantheon's flash W range. If he gets to 3 stacks or more, Veigar is dead if he gets too close. Pantheon's not quite stacking it up, though.
But the move, ult forward, the Pantheon flashes in, the Orianna comes in, crazy flashing forward.
Pantheon, gorgeous teamwork from this washed-ass bitch. Anyway.
He may suck at Ace-ult, but at least he can Orianna ult.
True clear, bomb. We're going to look to get the Pantheon level 6 on this blue buff and possibly get an ult play on the bot lane.
He is visiting his health. He's a bit low right now, but after his jungle will probably be... Oh, is Zang killing it on the top lane? Can we get an instant replay?
Absolutely we can. The bait.
He just completely sidetracked here, it looks like.
Okay, we have the 6. There it is, just like I thought. Maki too low on health to stay.
Pantheon goes down. Main is pretty much isolated here. Flashing out. Survives on 1 HP. The Pantheon Q does go wide. So does the Smolder W. So Main will be claimed by the Leona.
Now.
Too scared to dive. Probably a bit afraid of the Leona and Pantheon's HP. And the Smolder's mana bar. Veigar taking a play on the mid lane. Unfortunately, Crazy did waste a bit of time in the river because he has no sense of game knowledge whatsoever, since his overpowered main champion allows him to teleport across the map easily with its map-wide flight. Boosted player, as always.
We did also have the confirmation of the junglers with their clearing on the
Crazy
opposite side.
missing the cannon with no pressure whatsoever.
With the play being made bot, it would have been worth, because we knew that Amumu's bot side camps were up, to just go straight for the invade.
Okay. So
I don't know why we would deny ourselves of that value. Okay, we have a fight breaking out in the top lane. We get the sneaky little stun. It's too much.
Jax just flashes in. At this point, because Jax really is just stat checking this Fiora. Oh, a little fight here. The Orianna will fall.
Misuse of E on Pantheon. He's going to get bursted down very quickly by the next Amumu Q.
Oh, but the Jax is coming in, DPSing down the Amumu, takes him out, jumps onto the Veigar, ult that goes down, Ignite goes down, a quick combo with the Tiamat will take out the Veigar. That was beautiful from Zag.
Are we sure Zag shouldn't be relegated to support? He's just like mogging everyone.
He is absolutely one of the most top tier heavy hitters in the tournament, but he has never hit Emerald, so he is allowed to play in the top lane. In fact, he recently demoted to Silver, believe it or not, because he just keeps on picking Vayne for some reason instead of his good characters.
No, zombie!
Oh. With a ward over the wall, maybe we'll get it. No, the flash to the blast.
The Q goes wide.
In a little bit of trouble. Gets the ult down.
Ult comes in. We're gonna see the returning stun.
Out. Does he have enough damage? The Amumu will take it, but will likely fall for this. The E goes down with the Amumu. Look,
Amumu might get two. Zombie, no! Zombie, no!
Zombie missing all of his spells.
Veigar gets the Q in. He didn't even have ult up. He doesn't need ult.
Known for his Veigar.
What the fuck happened here?
What is happening across the map? What the hell is happening in Shibuya? An absolute domination from the Lakers, equalizing some of these advantages that the Femboys have been taking.
Speaking of, we're at the 10.5-minute mark. Let's take a look at the gold graphs.
Now, an absolute stomp on the top lane, as we've been seeing. Almost 1,200 gold up. Oh, and immediately as we talk about it, he's going in again. Half HPing the Fiora. The ult is going to miss. Counter-Strike in, gets reponted. Goblin is maybe outplaying this. The ult goes down. The Fiora will take him out. What an outplay, actually.
But
It's still
not
1k,
enough
but he's
bring
going to
back
take
the
more.
gold lead that Zag already has established.
Quite an unfortunate play, but honestly very well played to Goblin, knowing he has those summoner's field advantages, knowing that he just dodged the ult. Okay. The dragon is looking like it's going to go to the Pantheon.
Oh,
The Leona
very
finding the Hex Slash
unfortunate.
over the wall.
We get the
Oh,
engage
gets
from
onto the
Leona
Senna.
onto the Senna support, but that
The
allows a
Moo
Moo
gets into the
straight
dragon
through.
pit. The
We're gonna
Pantheon
get the
secures
dragon
it.
to the Femboys with a beautiful smite Q from
The Ornn
Zombie.
is here,
I keep wanting
looking
to say
for
Zag.
something. Shockwave is available, pulls back in the Amumu, but it's not enough
We
damage to
force
kill
out the
just
flash
yet.
on the
Smolder
Amumu,
coming
but then
in,
force out the
takes it
flash on
out.
Crazy. Smolder's gonna get
The
caught
Smolder
out
is
by
isolated.
himself.
Oh, and
There's the
Crazy
chase from the Veigar.
caught by the Veigar with his
Veigar
flash.
stacking at above 10 stacks per minute right now. 127 at
Very
12.
impressive. The dragon did go to the Femboys. It looks like what's this? I didn't even notice the pop-ups. Oh, Zag checking the Fiora again. At this point, it's not exactly that impressive. He just jumps on her.
Luck. Luck was the only reason that Zag ever died.
Yeah. A brief lock-in. The spirit of potent possessed Goblin, but it's not consistent. And once again, the gold looks like it's going to get closer to 2,000 and just keep spiraling from there.
Moo behind.
Moo missing his Q on the ground.
Ignoring Zag. He knows he can't contest.
Jack's just demolishing this tier 2 turret. The Fiora is coming in though. They do look like they're going to try and make a collapsing play, but Zag has ult available. His slash is coming up soon. Keeps pushing. The Fiora going in a little bit early. The riposte will actually
beautiful riposte from Fiora.
Second. Oh, but the
not
Jack
going to be
has too
enough.
much attack speed.
The sidestep.
Oh, and no, but he will tank the bandage toss. A wonderful play from Zag, but all he can do is trade 1-for-1, taking his turret.
We have the ult in
And
from Pantheon going under the tower straight into the root.
They don't have the damage for this. Pantheon is not that overpowered. Orianna looking for something maybe. Does not has the shockwave, but the Seraph's Embrace protects the Veigar, and looks like Crazy will die as well pretty soon here, unless something miraculous happens. Oh.
In the kindest way I can say this, Zombie is playing Pantheon just like the pro junglers.
That is so true. That is so. This is a very, very disappointing performance, honestly, for such a hype pick being, Pantheon being watched by one of the best Pantheons on North America. It is quite embarrassing to play it like this. Ulting under that tower when you just don't have the damage to kill the Veigar. He has Saris. He has Veigar's base HP. It's just not.
It honestly feels like I'm watching Inspired playing Pantheon.
Yeah, that's crazy slander.
Okay, we have a good push coming in from Goblin. Probably going to take this tier 1 turret uncontested.
Yeah, Zag is trying to make things happen elsewhere on the map at the moment. Everyone
not going to be enough. Everyone's too far behind for Zag to really get any value from this. He's in the wrong spot.
A fight is happening on the Raptors pit. But it looks like the Leona will get out with a sliver of HP. They're looking to play onto this Herald. Jax overstepping quite a bit, getting rooted, getting stunned. Counter-Strike hits the Amumu, and he will escape.
He is running Titanic Hullbreaker.
He is just absolutely all in on turret damage, but he has been after taking the turret.
In my opinion, he's missing out from the Sundered Sky healing. He might go Sundered third.
Yeah, knowing Zag, this guy will never build a Zhonya's Hourglass.
I mean, honestly, into this comp, I wouldn't either.
I think it's pretty hard into the Amumu at the very least. I would probably
Maybe a
build a
Mumu
fourth
Mellow,
here.
but like everyone else,
I would probably look for something like a Triforce Sundered Sky and probably a Wit's End before Zonia's Hourglass in this case.
I would
But
say Sterix Gauge.
Sterix could be quite
Seems
good actually. It is
value.
really strong into both the Vagar and the Mel. So actually, you're probably right there.
Denies a lot of them. And it gives the tenacity as well that you would get from Wits, the bonus HP that works well with other items. And since he's already HP stacking with both Titanic and Hullbreaker, he'll get a massive health shield.
It looks like the Lakers are trying to play on this Herald Fiora, extending quite a bit, but has the center to back him up. At the moment, the Femboys are just looking to stall and survive here. It seems like they're all gonna fall. But if you look bot, the Jax is here. The Vagar TP is down. Jax trying to ignore him.
Have to concede Herald.
Is not able to ignore this Vagar. Oh, but maybe he's still trying to get onto there. Cage goes down. It looks like Zag is gonna fall, overextending, underestimating Perk. It looks like because of that, unless there's a Miracle Pantheon ult here, it's probably gonna go this dragon towards the Lakers as well.
I think they even have vision, or they know that the Lakers are going to be on dragon here at this point. They're very much lacking in the vision department at the moment. All of their vision is in this little triangle right here.
Yeah, I mean, and it sucks because all that vision was placed in a fight that they had no chance of winning. And honestly, I really expected them to just give the Herald and play for Zag's push, but in the end, Zag was isolated while they still lost the fight on the Herald. Smolder pressing Q on the wave because they took all of Void's characters. So now he has to play this creature.
I mean, as much as it sucks, he is gonna be like gradually scaling up and trying to get that 225. I have seen Void smolder before. It's rough in the early, but that 225 spike, he's a bit of a demon.
I have noticed with Void on stacking characters, they never have any stacks. They are currently at like 6 stacks per minute, which is atrocious for Smolder standards. Leona ult goes wide. The Smolder loses all of his HP to the Smolder to the Vagar combo. The Vagar is so powerful. The Mel drives the Herald in a circle. Maki completely in here team. But the tower will fall anyway.
Now in the hands of someone who actually has a driver's license, we're going to see it crash directly into the turret. Leona getting in the hook on the Vagar. It's not going to be enough. This is going to be...
Takes it out with the Primordial Burst.
Murderous.
Smolder comes down. The Mel is in a lot of danger, but they get rooted.
260 stacks at 18 minutes.
Play the Dark Souls evil music for this guy.
We are looking at 574 AP on a 19-minute Vagar. The engage from Zag, we're going to shut down the Mel. Can't push any further from that because of a well-placed cage from Perk. It's going to have to stop at that, but that is a massive shutdown in favor of Zag. Wow. Pantheon really showing how much of a struggle it is to farm in the jungle on that champion. 94 to 159.
Even at this point, his Qs are just barely tickling the monsters because he just doesn't have enough AD to scale it up. And that negative modifier really hurts him. Forces him to lose so much tempo anytime he goes to clear.
Damage monsters. And for minions, it's 80%.
Pantheon Q. Next patch deals 50% damage to champions. Never deals full damage.
We feel like we don't want Pantheon in the jungle. The Q to Narnia. So next patch, we're actually going to make it so that his Q phases through jungle camps. So if you want to play jungle Pantheon, you have to clear camps with E. That would be so obnoxious. Okay, we do wait it out.
Going on. Leona will fall.
We're engaging when our team has to back. Jax is too low to stay.
Bird chasing him down, menacing in the mid lane as ever, running all the way to the base. The Smolder will get him to stop for a little bit, but I feel like Void might
that's
just
a
die
death
here.
right there.
The Primordial Burst completely nukes his health bar. This
Crazy
Veigar is
wants to go in
unstoppable.
and look for something on this Veigar. The flash forward, the ult
Shockwave
with the
goes down,
slow.
but he walks into
It's
the
not gonna be
cage and
enough.
gets a one
It's not
shot.
going to be enough.
Wait,
He gets the
it.
1 for
He gets
1!
it. The 1K
Absolute
shutdown.
massive 1k gold. Too crazy. That is another 1,000 gold shutdown for the Femboys. They might be able to bring this back slowly.
Yeah, they just need it. The Lakers definitely learned from their mistakes last game and are not giving them quite as many of these team fighting opportunities as they were before. But now with that much gold on the Oriana, I feel like I can definitely see a Miracle Jax play somewhere in the future.
Absolutely, I agree. But it is still an almost 7,000 gold lead for the Lakers.
Oh, Jax
shit.
shut down the Amumu.
Hang on. Where did Amumu get caught out?
Oh, the Amumu invading the
With
wolves.
a good engage from the Pantheon W, Amumu tries to escape but gets stunned with the buffer on the Leona Q. Straight to Zag. Absolutely beautiful work.
Oh, but Crazy getting
Oriana
caught out because he sucks the
potentially
game.
melt just short
He
with
will
the Q.
survive. That guy's really bad at League, isn't he?
Who, the Oriana? I fully agree.
Yeah. Oh, Pantheon getting caught by the edge of the
Zombie
Veigar
gonna get
cage. The
caught
E
out.
goes down,
He
tanks the
blocks
Primordial
it
Burst.
with the
He
E!
flashes away.
Pantheon is so broken and busted, I swear to God.
Oh
Gotta
my
be
God,
the most
Kale
boosted
ult.
champion in the game. Fucking kill ult on a basic ability.
Okay, Jax is TPing behind. They
This could
are
be a good
currently
collapse angle.
2v4.
They don't have much
The
vision
Oriana's
aside
behind.
from one ward on the side. Amum's not present at the fight. They don't have the smite to secure, but they're gonna
But
get
they
it
can't
anyway.
walk in. The Veigar cage zones too much. Zag opts for the bot wave, and they push mid. They give up this third dragon. A very hard concession, I'm sure, from the Femboys.
They cannot give up another dragon, or else they'll be giving a lot of percent bonus AP and the Infernal Soul to a Veigar and a Fiora. That is not
Can we
something
get
you
an
want to give
AP check on this Veigar?
Oh, absolutely, we can. 302
900
back.
AP Veigar at 23 minutes.
AP. Does he have a death cap? He has the death cap.
He has 3 items. He has the vegan build, but he's so fed it makes up for it. Oh, the Oriana trying to get away. Gets stunned. Getting one shot here, it looks like. Absolutely.
Very, very well placed cage. We have Pantheon maybe coming to look up on something, but they have vision. Senna wants to deny this, so Pantheon has to play it safe. He's gonna get poked over the wall most likely. Just dodges the root, but still gets hit with the Q auto, annihilating his health bar. Okay,
This Veigar
I mean, this is not a
insane.
sport.
Yeah, I mean, it is quite surprising that they didn't ban this pick. Leona flashing forward
but I
the Veigar is too tanky.
This was called into debate after the last time it happened.
I mean, they lost the last time it happened.
Yeah, but it was still a bitch to get through.
I don't know. I thought it was cool. Anyways, Crazy securing the 1k onto the Senna, but will fall to the Veigar as well.
That's 1 for 5. That's so not good. But
It is
still
pretty
only
close in gold
6K
value because of the
gold.
shutdown, but the map pressure of losing all 5 characters is just too much to match.
Oh, these Qs are doing nothing. 3
Actual
levels
Pickle
down.
Monster Pantheon
Jungle.
did not even move the Amu's health bar through the shield.
It honestly would have made no difference if he missed the Q entirely.
That shield is going
shield
to regenerate faster than Pantheon regenerates the mana he spent on charging the Q.
Trickle your bomb. But if you Q into someone's shield, it doesn't actually credit the damage to your damage graph, so it really does just accomplish nothing. We're not going to get the collapse. We take poor pathing, so Fior's just going to get free out.
Fiora, an unsuccessful collapse. They just
Jax
gave her a
caught
way
in
out.
the
And
baby
Jax is
cage.
sort of his health bar getting completely nuked by the Veigar, but he gets out at the sacrifice of his
Zombie
Pantheon. The Orianna trying to
sacrifices
find a
himself
way
to
out, but the
save
Fiora is on top
Gary.
of him. The Fiora does not riposte. Jax isolated, trapped in the cage. Perk
That might
absolutely
just be
carrying this
everything.
game at the moment. Just the Veigar running through all of them.
Veigar
So they're trying to find
already
some counterplay.
over 1,000 AP, 1,119 AP, 382 stacks at 26 minutes.
Look at these autos in the turrets, completely chunking them. It looks like the Lakers will claim quite an easy win in this game.
Beautiful work from the Lakers.
The Smolder
Absolute
trying his
domination from
best.
that Veigar.
Okay, Veigar going in, and the Nexus will fall. What a game.
What a... It looks like I got kicked out from the party.
Oh, it might be that the owner might have accidentally removed the custom.
Well, I guess this is turning into host ranked gameplay. Yeah.
Host PNG exclusive gameplay.
No. Host PNG is not my active account right now. I'm on Ticking Time Bomb because I want to bring this one up. Today I actually had a really, really nice streak. I played 10 games, won 7, lost 3. Same sides once again. Let's let the Yasuo through. Has anyone on the Femboys team hit Emerald?
Yao Rodashi has peaked Challenger.
Oh, okay.
They're currently on this is their alt account, as they were trying to practice without MMR warping their team, but their current main account is Diamond 1.
Oh, what's their current account?
I think it is called Yarodashi.
Oh, fair enough. I just don't know much about them, so.
Teams are
Looks like
switching sides.
sides. It seems they finally want that Camille pick, most likely.
It
Really
looks like
hoping to
the
see a
Lakers are going to
Jarvan
be on the red side for the final game of the series.
Do we want to say who we think is going to win this?
I'm honestly not sure. I feel like, on one hand, the Femboys have their champ pools way more restricted. On the other hand, they haven't disappointed me. If I had to give the advantage, I would give it to the Lakers, but I do believe in the Femboys at the moment. They have not disappointed in the scrims.
I see.
Please inform the teams that this swap is not legal.
There's no way we're letting Sweek swap in.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, no, this is not a legal swap. They will not be playing this. They will be playing with name. Their team members cannot change.
Okay. Also, sorry for disappointing you, host. That was a really bad time I game played.
Nah, it's alright. You
It's
played
okay.
just like the other pro players.
Yeah, you look just like Inspired.
You look
Okay.
just like Inspired.
That is an insult, and I'm very sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I hold grudges against pro players for how they play Pantheon.
I didn't know what to do that game. I played so horribly.
It's alright. I will
Horribly.
say the biggest issue was that you pathbot to top.
I got told to go. Oh, I should have path top the whole game, man. That's my bad. Can you give me some coaching later, host, on it? I need some more work on it. And also, that's why I never let a Moo in. I hate that champion. Gets
Fair.
to be tankier than a motherfucker and then gets to stun every single person every 10 seconds. So, you know.
I love playing against a Moo personally.
I hate it. Every time. Okay, I'm swapping back. I just wanted to make sure we're clear that they are not playing Sweek.
You are not playing versus Sweet. During the next champ select.
You're duller than a broken sandwich.
There goes the Kench again.
No cure for fools.
And the Yasuo.
As always, the Casio coming in again. They're so scared of Purpur's Casio, although, to be fair, I think the mistake is letting the Anivia through over the Casio. However, once the Anivia is gone, Casio does seem to be Perk's second best character. Although I do think Perk is very underrated. Lots of people really slander him, and I'm kind of guilty of this because I talk about him a lot of the times the same way I talk about Crazy. But both these players I respect a lot more than I say, and I do think that people take me a bit too seriously when I call him a washed Anivia one trick, because he is quite good at most of his champions. He's a very strong mage player. Even his Rise, which is one of his weaker picks, could honestly be a valuable asset if they find the right comp for it. They keep on banning their own top laner. I don't know why they do this. Goblin King does not play Camille.
Maybe they don't want the Camille support.
I would be very curious to see.
Locked in with the Camille support.
I guess that is true. The Zeri comes down as well. I did think that they might be able to get something around this Zeri, but now that that's shut down, I honestly don't know what Void is going to pick here. Xerath comes in first. They did miss this. This is a very strong anchor. Crazy Xerath is one of the most consistent picks in the entire tournament at the moment. Because in a lot of these comps, they sort of have a lot of shortcomings, especially in the AP department and the D push department, because they're such aggressive players that just adding in the Xerath just sort of locks them down. But the Pike comes in as a quick counter, Nain on the Pike. Very scary stuff. Sejuani comes down. Joy's last famous jungler. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing her Jarvan, is what that means. Now it's looking like jungle and support picks just to match. Oh, but we do see zombies Jarvan. Interesting. And Lissandra picked. Where are they going to play the Lissandra? Is that... I think that might actually be a Lissandra 80 carry, because I know Crazy is not confident on his Lissandra at all.
Maybe it's Lissandra's support too.
That could actually be possible. Now that you say it,
We'll look for like a lot of potential to deny the Pike.
Actually, yeah, that might be a secret pocket pick tech from Yao. Is the Sandra support to counter Pike? Just free Zonias, right? Seems interesting enough. The Swain also picked. I do think Swain is going to be here for perk as well. Among their better characters as well. The Ash band. Void is really running out of characters. They have 3 bands just for them at the moment.
You know, I think I know what Void's going to lock in. This is something we were just practicing earlier. The AD Yumi could come out here.
Void could lose their team the entire game and pick center right now.
No. Cassano's already
Void.
picked.
Oh yes, it is. It is a fearless draft. I am a fool.
But no matter how much Void trolls the draft, it's still better than being crazy.
That is true. It is better than just having this mid laner. And
And he has
Aphelios as
Felios
well, just
down.
completely hard locking in. They do not care what Zag is about
4
to pick.
bans on the Void.
You know what I think might actually be a valuable ban here is an Ornn, because I feel like the Lakers are probably going to look for a neutralizing top laner since they have committed so much to the bot lane that they might just look to AFK on the other side of the map and just deny Zag anything rather than looking for a more active matchup.
If they run the Ornn, we're going to see some disgusting combos with Swain, Sejuani, Ornn, and then the Pike.
I probably do need very heavy AD damage coming in here. Maybe a Sivir. Maybe even a Samira or a Zaya. Or maybe they'll prioritize top lane here since they committed so many bans. Maybe they might. Oh,
There's the
Zaya
Zaya.
comes in as expected because, as we all know, I'm right all the time.
Truth nuke. What will Void pick? The Caitlyn. Okay.
Interesting. It is quite
Not a
strong
bad
into the
pick.
Zaya. Okay. Well, there's only top laners left, it seems, unless it's somehow a Lissandra top.
I doubt it's Lissandra top.
I do not believe that Darius comes in Zag all in on the aggression. That's probably one of the purposes for the
really
Jarvan
like
pick.
an AD Volibear here. Oh no.
They do pick the neutralizer. It does seem like, as earlier, it's not going for the Ornn, but they do want to neutralize the top lane.
Malphite's not going to be a good pick though.
Malphite into Lissandra, into Xerath. It's iffy.
There's so many options to just ignore Malphite ult. Really, the only targets are going to be Xerath and Caitlyn. And the
even,
laning phase, I mean, this is not going to be bad for Zag at all.
Yeah, I mean, Zag is, it's obviously, he's not going to likely be able to secure very many solo kills unless Goblin overextends, but he will probably be given free reign. I do expect early grubs to go to the Femboys, as they're known for planning around things like that. These early objectives are some of their strongest points in their
Except for
overall
First
league.
Drag.
Except for First
I don't
Drag,
think
which I
they've
do
gotten
believe.
First Drag a single time.
Well, in the scrims, they were securing First Dragon in almost every game, but I don't think they have.
Okay, in the scrims, they had me on support.
That is true. They did have host PNG, the best Pantheon of all time. It is Perk on the Swain. I feel
I was
like
literally like putting Zombie in a chokehold and being like forcing him into the dragon pit to get these dragons.
I am very interested in how Perk is going to play out these team fights as the Swain, considering how his strongest targets, being the Xerath and the Caitlyn that will be chunking him out, are going to just be so far out of reach. I do feel like he's going to have a hard time team fighting unless he has a very good spacing. And I do believe in Perk Swain. I have seen it quite a bit. But
Isn't this the comp that me and Void ran against Spark and Maki?
Pike's Aya.
Yeah.
I mean, they have matching skins. Oh, yeah, I'm getting caught out.
But it's
Taking
not
the
bad.
Pike
We
out.
get a good return trade on the Pike with a well-placed Q from Void.
The Lissandra Q level 1 damage is not to be underestimated, although it does burn their flash.
So we're once again gonna have both junglers clearing in opposite directions. Joy is gonna be pathing upwards this game. Pike gonna miss the Q, take a losing trade, Looks like he used health potion. Yep, 1 health potion down.
Yep, both supports using them to try and equalize the HP a little bit.
Pike with that natural sustain, though, is just going to have a much more favorable spot.
Oh, Caitlyn taking
getting
another
hooked in.
hook,
He's not going to
but
go for the Hail of Blades auto
The
attack.
range on this Caitlyn, even when they take these hooks level 1 without the Pike E to follow up, it's really hard for them to actually get good trades onto the Caitlyn since they take
Playing
so
around
much
the
damage
wave
trying to
very
leave.
nicely.
Especially because he's sitting in a warded bush, right? So he can't immediately drop aggro.
And it's not even like they don't know the bush is warded. They know that bush is warded because Caitlyn autoed him.
Pike Eing forward, Lissandra takes the hook.
Ooh,
But Pike doesn't even get
Okay.
that good of a trade off of it. He does sustain a bit, but they are going to hit
probably
level
going to
2
force
here
out
as
his own
well.
potion. See, Maki's potionless. Void still has both potions. Void's sitting on these 2 potions, really taking good care of his health.
Lissandra E will not be taken since they don't have W yet. Zag, as expected,
lane.
getting a pretty free lane. Malphite's already out of mana.
You see a
Xerath,
good trade coming in from Perk. Crazy just
losing mid lane for the can. He went to W the cannon is what that was.
Greedy. Okay, we're gonna see a hook in.
Hook that will turn onto a minion.
That puts the E on cooldown.
Lissandra playing a bit passive here, understandably considering their AD carry.
Level 2. They don't have the AoE root yet. Now they're gonna have it. Okay, they're all inning on the Lissandra.
Getting rooted, taking a lot of damage here. The Q will go wide, so not punished too hard for it.
Now at this point, both junglers are going to be finishing their clears. They're going to want to go for the Scuttle Crab, and because they're on opposite sides, they might look for the 3v2.
Yeah, it looks like the Jarvan's rolling
Zombie
in.
coming in with the
He flashed
flash
in.
knock-up on the Pike, disrupting the dash through.
Oh, but the hook connects, and the Jarvan looks like it's gonna fall.
Just barely. That
And
is
they're-
going to possibly lose the crab. We
they're-
have fighting
and
on
now,
top
honestly,
side. Darius,
the Sejuani-
1v2, gets the Sejuani with the passive, maybe.
Oh,
There it
just
is,
barely.
1 for
The
1
last hit.
Zag. Has the wave pushing
Nearly
toward him.
1v2.
Sums
Now,
down.
on
Malphite
that,
going to be
on that
forced to
bot
push
lane
out
play,
with
we really
TP.
see the difference making in that level 1 flash. Is just both the bot laners had flash available, while the Lissandra couldn't flash to follow them. They just didn't have enough space, and Zombie ended up isolated after taking that hook.
Very unfortunate to see. But Zag just proving why he's the GOAT.
The absolute king of top lane, the
The
undefeated.
weak side warrior. Oh, and he's going to have a beautiful freeze here if he decides to accept it.
It does look like now Zag is not known for freezing, but it does look like he's at the very least slow pushing. Oh no,
He's
is
gonna
freezing
pull
the
the
wave.
freeze. Oh,
He
it
lost
hits
one
under
minion
turret.
in.
It's
Oh,
good.
but not all of them. It still works. He
They're
still
all
has
ranged,
it.
so they're not going to step forward. This is a beautiful freeze from Zag. A lot of action about to happen bot lane as they're going to be forced to step up. Xayah pulling in, getting no damage with the feathers. We get the aggressive hook in.
Pike taking a ton of
big
damage. Now this Lissandra Caitlyn, I didn't. Oh, Xerath about to die.
Fight
Flashes
breaking
away.
out.
Swain taking a lot of damage. The Jarvan will have enough to finish him off. Crazy. Out of mana, trying to clear the wave here. And something I didn't credit is the power of the Lissandra W with the Caitlyn traps. It's just enough time to guarantee the double root, which seems quite strong.
Absolutely. For that headshot damage, timing it with the 5th shot for the 2 headshots back to back. Can't go wrong.
And it looks like Zag has failed to dive the top lane and has died for it. Unfortunate. Didn't even
Probably
cast
tanked
it.
1 shot too many. Ooh, the hook in.
Oh, the
Gonna
Lissandra goes
engage.
forward. Doesn't press W.
Flashes
W
forward, gets the
in.
root,
Jarvan
the
gets
knock-up
in.
from the Jarvan. Void gets the kill credit on Maki. Pike trying to get the hook,
Lissandra.
and it's just done. They can probably
Sandra
turn
must have
that
popped
into a good first dragon if they want to. Sejuani is
The
going to be
Sejuani
in the
is full
area,
HP
has
here.
vision confirmation
greed
on the
for it.
Jarvan. Jarvan, you need to run, buddy.
Well, the flash forward, he queues over. But the Swain can come down for him. Purpur's
This is
on the way.
100% going to result in a death. Don't waste your ult.
Yeah, it will go down.
Unfortunate, but that is Joy's flash down.
But this is on vision. I'm not really sure if they can safely do this so much.
Small
Although,
engagement between
crazy.
Swain
Taking
and
bad
Xerath.
trades as he's known for.
Okay, gonna get hooked out because we know he's gonna get hit.
Okay, and he will die to the Swain because he can't dodge a single spell. And now, I mean, it does look like they can just take this dragon for free at this point.
Zag is struggling in this matchup now.
Yeah, the Malphite's slowly just becoming too tanky to handle. He can barely even break the shield.
Is he? He is gonna go AP Malphite.
Oh, it's not even a tank Malphite. He's just out trading him.
Zag, huh? What? Was that with? Did Jarvan get the engage here? The ult
the ult,
in to
some of it.
secure every shot for Xerath, and he still manages
He
to
still
miss.
missed 3 out of 5. And then, of course, the Malphite ult takes out Zag, sadly. Oh, Maki getting a crazy play, but the ace in the hole, they don't have vision. They couldn't Caitlyn ult.
Sejuani's
Bad.
right there. It'll just get interrupted. We see Zombie maybe looking up for something on Goblin.
He does have no ult. He is quite squishy, of course, as an AP Malphite. Darius is here. I do think Goblin will fall.
Ooh.
Zombie getting in quite a
He
bit of
might
hot
get
water.
out.
There's no
He
mana.
might even go 1-for-1 here.
No, he doesn't have enough
Oh no,
mana,
there's the
I think.
Lysandra in to follow up.
And they're all
It's just
here.
gonna be free for Zag. They're gonna leave the shutdown for the one they know will carry them to the victory. Xerath in a rough spot, getting bullied out by 3 people. He's getting greedy. He's gonna get hit by the hook because we know he can't dodge.
As always, Pyko will connect as well.
Darius on the way down. They
Looking
might
for something,
have
but
the
it's really
angle.
hard to
Darius
play
will
here.
have
The
ult.
Sejuani ult goes
The
wide.
Sejuani
The
ult goes
Lysandra
wide.
just take it
Lysandra
back.
self-ulting for preservation. Big
Darius
heal through the
is on the
ignite.
field.
Gets the kill on
The
Spark,
Archers.
but doesn't get the ult reset. The passive is going to bleed through heavily, giving lots and lots of AD.
Yeah, this
Oh, this is just too
this
much.
Darius is just slaughtering them. Just the
There it
butcher of
is.
Noxus.
No
Can't
pull.
take out the Swain.
Gets the pull.
Oh,
The flash
Oh.
forward some Xerath. Beautiful.
completely useless flash from our Chud mid laner, but it works out anyway.
Oh, Malphite's coming. Malphite has flash and ult. Might try to look for something on Darius, but Darius wants to heal on these grubs. Big healing can stay.
The flash ult onto the Jarvan. But Malphite doesn't have much left for the Darius, I don't think, especially
Is
with
he gonna
these
queue
grubs
for
as
the
a
grub?
heal. But the
Come on, get
Pike
the
is
auto
here.
W. Oh, so close. He
Oh, but
gets the
gets
heal.
He
Hang
gets the
on.
passive.
Hold on. Does he turn this around?
Oh, just
come
a
on.
frame away.
Crazy.
Crazy?
1. Come on. 2.
He doesn't know where the Pike is. He doesn't have enough damage
Oh.
left. Unfortunate.
Let's take a look at the bot lane. We have Lysandra and Caitlyn pushing in on the Xayah. The Xayah does have ult, flash, and barrier, but do they want to look for the dive? They have a lot of hard CC.
She's about to go
This
down.
might be it. The Xayah ult comes in. Ace in the hole.
ult.
Boom.
Aura. Maki getting completely bullied, overstepping and taking one too many spells. The Pike looking for something, but doesn't have vision.
Jarvan going the lethality build. Very, very greedy option for how tanky their comp is. I
Or it
personally would have
looks like
opted for the
he's
Bruce build.
he's going profane into Sundered Sky, which I think is a normal bruiser build for Jarvan.
It's too greedy. It makes you so squishy in the early. You get much better results from Eclipse.
Oh, Jarvan flash ulting in. He gets his
But the
support from
lockdown is
Crazy.
going to be good enough for Xerath.
It looks like Perk will fall here. In the end, eventually.
Smited from the heavens.
For Demacia.
Hang on. Did Zeg solo kill Malphite when we weren't looking?
Wait, I didn't even see the pop-up.
Huh?
Sneaky solo kill. Oh, you're
Did
way
he just-
behind.
Oh yeah, he
Damn.
just
He
walked
just
in,
kills.
murdered. Fair enough. We're gonna have an engagement on the bot lane. Sejuani ult coming through. Lissandra teleporting under the turret. This is just death. That was so messy.
Just too much.
Let's have to
Lissandra,
flash out.
E
walking
coming up
up.
soon. The Xerath ult looking for the Zaya. One shot connects, two shots. Oh, the flash. The
Oh,
third shot will miss
no
completely
vision.
because he can't aim, despite this being one of his main champions. If you can miss Ace Q, you can surely miss Xerath Q. Okay, stuns the Pike. That was quite a good E for such a bad player. Oh, the Jarvan going
we
onto
have the
the Swain.
re-engage on the Swain. Swain pulls the Xerath in. Oh, backsteps the Pike Q, lands
but
the
the
Q
Xerath is outputting a
on
lot
both
of
Pike
damage.
and Swain. Darius coming in with Ghost, trying to get on them, looking for the full passive, gets the full passive, wants to apply it onto everyone he possibly can.
Yeah, Darius is very strong here. Doesn't have his ult
Oh,
available, but he
pulled
has just a
in for
million
the
AD, the big
3-man
heal.
Q heal. Doesn't even have ult for this. Just absolutely
He's tearing
obliterating
through.
through sheer brute force. A
Conqueror
masterclass
stacked,
again
passive
from
stacked. He just has
Zag
a
in the
million
top
AD.
lane.
He has too much damage. He heals too much. He's too tanky.
They're gonna start the drag, waiting for Zombie to come through so that they can secure this safely. My jungler can smite.
That's why we rush.
Truth nuke. 1-1 on drags.
Oh.
We do have the 2-1
Zag
Grub
dies.
lead. For the first time in this series, the Femboys are ahead in objectives early.
Okay.
Okay, we see the Umbral purchase from Pike. Pike with a full item now is going to have a lot of extra strength in these fights. And a lot of extra movement speed from that extra lethality from completing the item. We see the engage from
Another
Lissandra.
point, yeah.
Zaya getting the root,
Zaya's
half health
very
by a
low.
single Q. Pike denied the stun. That was a very, very good trade, but it did cost Lissandra's ult.
Oh,
Walking
Lissandra
in,
getting hooked
likely
from the den.
baiting.
Doesn't have ult. Oh.
Ace in the hole goes
ace
in
in the
on the
hole
Pike,
gets
blocked by the Zaya.
An unfortunate play from the Lissandra getting hooked again right after their ult was used.
Very, very unlucky. We see stuff happening topside. Looks like Malphite did flash away, gets the flash follow, forced to ult. This might be turret top. We
Does
see
look
turret
like
fall
it, I
mid
mean-
after a really good siege, but now we're going to see turret fall top in this solo lane.
I mean, the only one who can defend is Sejuani, and what's she gonna do? This Darius is
Sejuani
just so
can't
strong.
match this. He's just going to eviscerate that tower and kill whoever tries to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, even if they have, like, you know, the Sejuani EU ult here,
Oh, he's
but
just
he doesn't have
stacking it
a
up.
name.
He has no fear.
Yeah, he's got his Conqueror
There's the
stacks.
pull.
The Malphite's coming
Get
in. The
the
Malphite
Q
has
bar.
no ult. The
Boom.
ult goes down. He's
Stack
getting
it
onto
up.
this
Get the stride breaker. Pop the Q. Boom.
two-man kill. Looking for a kill on
Boom.
Malphite. Gets the
Oh, it's
reset.
too good.
It's just a slaughter. It's just a butchery. An absolute murder.
A
1v3.
masterclass. I think he left
1.01
that fight
V3.
with more health than he started it.
He did. He entered it with like 30% HP after the Sejuani combo, and then he left healed. I mean, just after he gets those stacks, they really need the Zaya and Pyke to fight this Darius, because otherwise they don't have the damage.
Just gonna be left alone.
Once he gets those passive stacks, you have to remember this champion gets like 4 BF swords for free. It's just impossible to beat him if you can't kill him fast enough.
The combination of the passive plus the conquer, it's just so
Pulling
oppressive.
the Sejuani, trying to stick on her. She does get a bit
Doesn't
of blast
have ult this
escape,
time for
the
this
swing
fight. This is a very
now
greedy.
being
He gets a
forced to fight
2-man
it.
heal. Oh, and he's kiting right there on the edge of
Oh, once
Swain
again.
queue.
He
Is he
still
just gonna
has his
get this?
passive stacks.
What is Xerath ulting? Oh, he's
Malphite being
getting
ulted over
Malphite.
here.
Ooh,
Misses all of them.
he just leaves.
Just
He's just
1v2
too much.
between the enemy tier 2 and tier 3. And meanwhile in the bot lane, they killed Zaya and they're just taking the turrets. What an insane game.
This is surgical
Oh, the
precision
Sejuani ult
from the
just
Femboys.
barely doesn't have the range.
Caitlyn kiting
That's
it
all
out.
right,
Gonna
yeah,
get the
yeah.
Sejuani with a headshot most likely. Next headshot's gonna kill. Not
Oh,
quite.
but they don't get the auto.
Swain
The
goes in.
Xerath is here,
Xerath
but he
sending
can't
the
do
E to
anything.
Narnia. Not going to be able to
He's
escape the
trapped.
Swain.
Jarvan's here, maybe to save him.
Jarvan trying to come in, misses the knockup. Tries to block with the wall, but it's
Xerath
not
is
enough.
Pyke, okay, Pyke gets taken down, but the Jarvan doesn't have the damage for the Sejuani or the Swain. A very bad play on the
Fighting
bot
without
lane for an
Zag nearby.
overextension.
Zag is their team's damage, is their team's frontline. Zag is their team. And it looks like their team is AFK.
He might be waiting for an item. Yeah, seems like he probably just bought
Oh yeah,
some.
he just bought Yuma's.
Yeah.
Speaking of items, we're at the 18-minute mark. Let's take a look at the gold graphs. While Sejuani and Malphite engage on the Lissandra, gets the flash forced out. Darius there to cover. One down. And he pops the ghost. He gets it running on the Sejuani. It's gonna be 2. Boom. He wants to keep chasing. He's hungry for blood. He's thirsty for blood. He wants their flesh on his axe.
Look for the Swain now. Perk isolated with no flash available. Zag knows. He doesn't fall for this
He
alpha game.
knows. He wants it.
Oh, but Perk juking him.
It's not going to be enough.
It's not enough. Even with the Rylai's on the Swain. His ult's gonna come up soon, but Zag is just gonna slaughter him here.
Beautiful
The dragon
work.
falls.
The dragon is secured for free off of Zag's back alone.
Zag, absolute 1v9, the undisputed MVP. We are going to poll, for if you're watching the stream, in the Discord server, there will be a poll for the MVP after the games. I don't think there's a question about it if the Femboys win.
I mean,
15 kill Darius.
doubling.
6k gold lead. Keep in mind, 6k is the entirety of the gold lead between both teams.
Pyke wants to look for something, reveals himself behind the wave.
But how do they approach this Darius? They don't have Malphite ult yet. Maybe the Sejuani ult will go down. Flashes in. The Sejuani ulting the Zaya. Crazy with the artillery support. Unironically, an amazing Xerath ult. Sejuani.
And there it is. The ult on the
Sejuani
Pyke
gives him the
secures
reset.
full passive.
The reset.
It's
Just
just
the heal. It's a slaughter. No, unironically, as much
end
as we're talking
right
about crazy, that was an incredible play from him, securing those resets for the Darius.
Everyone pinging the Darius, but nobody acknowledging how much Crazy finally did something.
He
of
finally
value.
did something for once in his life, in his chud miserable British life.
And we're the only ones who know.
Because no one else has a map. Everyone else is just LARPing. They just saw the
They're
quad
playing
kill.
on locked cam only. I feel like I've been hovering so much on the Femboys, I haven't really had time to appreciate the gameplay. So let's take a ride with our favorite PvE player, and let's watch
Joybird.
Joy full clear top to bot. We start with the Krugs. We see this jungler.
They Krug
Natural
nearly
habitat.
canceling Malphite's ult. Or recall.
I would never. Malphite's shield protects from damage that would stop the back. Ah, the Raptors are down.
Sejuani discovering
to
that
go
her
on the
entire
long
jungle is
journey.
completely gone.
Her bot side jungle. Truly engaging gameplay.
Jungle is a
nothing I love
riveting
more.
role. Oh,
As
looking
much
to
as we
fight
want
mid
the
lane.
Gromp, there is a fight happening. We have to leave. Darius with
in
the GA
picture.
gets the kill on the Malphite. Gonna have the
Passes full
passive.
reset.
Gets
He has
pulled
the GA
in.
available.
There's the kill on the Zaya.
Triple kill.
It's over. Penta kill. He's gonna get the Penta.
Penta kill.
And to end the game.
And that is the end of the game. The Femboys' first blood seems to be secured. The Femboys mark their pride as the first winning team of the tournament. 2-1. What a series. An incredible series, honestly. Alright, well, let us get the poll running real quick.
$57,000 damage to champions. More than double the income of his role opponent. An absolute 1v9 performance from Zagmag. Oh, excuse me. My apologies.
I see the sole vote for crazy is there. Alright, well. I'm so glad that Lynn is also reacting the pregnant man emoji. Lynn and Kara, my goats. Alright. Should we head up to the VC2? Oh, at the moment we are. waiting. We need to pull in players to do interviews. Do you have any players you want to interview specifically? I, of course, want to interview
I want to
Zag
bring
Mag.
in Zagmag.
I want to do Crazy and Perk at the same time. I want to have our mid laners as well. Do you think I
Alright.
should pull them?
I think let's do it by roll then. Let's bring both Zag and Goblin in.
Okay.
I don't have permission to move though.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
What happened?
Hello, top
You have been
laners.
brought in for the interview.
Hello.
Welcome to the post game interview. Okay, first of all, let's just start with game one. Okay. Let's get, or hold on. Zombie does want to come in. But
What's
I
up?
will. One moment. Okay, so sorry about that. So let's just start with Goblin. How did you feel during game one? At least let's just say in the early game. How were you feeling? Did you think you were gonna win with your early Cassante lead?
Honestly, I thought I was gonna get bodied that entire match, but it kind of took to the mid game before that started happening.
And Zag, let's focus on the early game. How, once you started making some of those later plays, once you got your endless hunger and your lead completely recovered, how were you feeling in the moment? Did you feel high? Was it like
I knew it
building
was
up?
gonna
Did you
happen.
feel
I
that you
know
were
their
carrying?
team is. I knew it was gonna happen. I know they're like half of their team is immobile as shit. So it didn't matter how we did the lane because as long as I have Black Cleaver and Endless Hunger, if I just get a pick on just one of them, specifically Lux or Seraphine, because they're the easiest ones, I can just press R when they're low, and I can just snowball off of that with the Omni Vamp, tanking and then using my W and Eclipse Shields to tank the damage from the Hail of Blades Nocturne that was gonna chunk me.
Okay, that's very interesting. Well then, moving on to game two, of course, top lane didn't feel quite as relevant that game. Um, now Zag, you
A
did
lot of
take
fun.
a lot, a much stronger advantage in the early game on Jax. It was a very back and forth thing, but overall you pulled out ahead. But how did you feel when the enemy Vhagar started, annihilating your teammates and ultimately you?
It was not great. They had a lot of things to zone me off, so I didn't think team fights were gonna be good for me. They have a Vhagar cage, they have Senna slow, and then they have the root as well with that. And then if I get hit by anything, I can get bandaged or even meld rooted. So it's really hard for me to go into that without MR. And everything I was building towards was straight split pushing. So I was hoping that we could turtle long enough to get in, but that they were just too
And
snowbally.
Goblin, how did you feel? You were a bit behind, but then you look to your mid lane and you see the percolator.
Honestly, I was just having fun. I was trying to stop the side lane, so it was forced to team fight best I could. He definitely had a strong arm there, but all it takes is a couple of plays, and just waited for it to happen.
I definitely think there was one clutch, very clutch for post in particular. You really screwed over Zag parrying his counter strike onto the Senna, which did end up saving them, and your team completely won that fight afterwards. So that was a decent play, even though overall you.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were going to talk about the Pantheon riposte.
Oh no, I was mainly talking about when you saved your Senna.
Yeah.
And also, there was that one random turnaround fight. Honestly, Zag, I wonder in that fight where you missed your ult and he flashed your counter strike and all that happened, and he managed to turn it around. How did you feel since you were
I
so dominant, but you managed to get outplayed like that?
Yeah, I was just my timing was horrible there, and so was my spacing. I couldn't I couldn't really do much after I messed up.
Yeah,
It
and
just
I want
yeah.
to.
it's sad.
Moving
I
on
want to know over
to
the
I
course of
know I
these
could have done
games,
better, but I didn't.
moving
what
on
were the
to game
comms
three.
like?
Oh, sorry. You could answer host question. If you could, either of you.
Say it one
So
more.
what was the question?
Over the course of these games, particularly, I want to start with game one. What were the comms like?
Um,
Well,
go ahead.
go ahead.
They were very quiet, and then comms got more and more vocal as the games had gone on. It was very objective oriented, just call outs, like they're seeing, you know, zombie on this side and pinging like location, just tracking, and it was very much like make play oriented. There was very
We
little banter
we
in the
wanted
first few games.
to get a lot of objectives while also getting as much farm as possible to keep her late, because that way we can have our ASOL have high execution range. That's why we weren't making a lot of like riskiness in the game.
See, I see. Did that all just like carry over through each match?
And that's kind of how each one played out. There was more banter, in game 2 than game 1, and game 3 than game 2, and
Yeah, game
but
2 I was kind of invisible. Just I wasn't really helping the team. There's and even if I did, I don't think I would have made much impact for reaching anything.
I see. All right, that was my only question. Past continue. Apologies.
Well, it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're just as much of a caster as I am. Anyways, moving on to game three. So what was picking the Malphite? What was your plan, Goblin? I know in the casting booth we were talking a lot about neutralizing the lane and maybe playing more for your AD carry, but I'm wondering what your thought process was if that matches up.
that's exactly what, like, my intention with it was to just kind of go neutral, because I knew I'd never really dominated Darius, but if I could go neutral, get a little bit of gold, I can really help to pick off the Caitlyn and the Xerath, and just go for counter engage or picks or things of that nature. Because we did have a lot of engage that fight between the Pike and the Sejuani, but we didn't really have any that couldn't be body blocked.
I will
Um,
say, Goblin, your Malphite pick did scare me in the beginning. Because I thought I was completely countered right then and there.
which is funny. Comms on our side, it was the pick itself was getting flamed, because I gave a choice. I was like, I'm debating between Malphite or Mordekaiser here, and the entire game was like,
You would have
Malphite's
beat
a
me with
dog shit
Mordekaiser.
champion. Like, Malphite's a dog shit champion. I don't know why we locked it, and it was just like flamed the entire game.
Who was specifically giving you that flack? Was it Perk?
I think it was.
Yeah,
Well,
your for your Malphite gameplay, I felt like you were trying to push too much damage onto me when you couldn't. You should have just sustained the lane and used your E to just clear wave while having me waste it, because every time I forced myself to go Stride Breaker first item, even though I absolutely hate rushing this build. But the way your team is set up, you have a Rylai's Swain, which most of the time what Swain doesn't go Rylai's first item, and you're gonna be sapping my movement speed. So I had to get I got the movement shard, I got the Swifties, I got the stride, because I know I had to catch up to you guys somehow, and I really wanted to go black clear first item into you, because you were stacking armor heavy on me. I was not touching your HP bar till I got that stride breaker. But I will say, the Sejuani ganks were they were quite annoying, but they did put me up with the kills I was getting.
Yeah, the first Sejuani gank was solid. After that, I said in comm, I was like, I don't think like this one played out fine, fantastic, thank you. We don't do that again. He hits level 6, he marks both of us.
And I kept resetting my all my 5 stacks on both of you guys. Right as I was about to run out, I reset it on one and then put it back on the other. It was really just helping me drain you guys down. That's all I have to say.
You know, in general, like really nice plays. That was the.
I feel like I had fantastic spacing that game. I mean, it was immaculate with the dodging.
Oh yeah, no, it's like the spacing on Q is tight. I think Q range is slightly larger than pulls, and I just kept missing it. But no, in all 3 games, that was really really well played.
Your Fiora is it's annoying. I couldn't figure out the right timing for your riposte. I'm like, they're not doing it at consistent times. They're changing it each time. So I'm like, around this. So I decided, you know what? Instead of just trying to like play around your riposte, I'm just gonna force you to waste it. Which is why I just kept backing off after, and then you don't have it for like another 12 seconds. Because I'm assuming you're maxing Q first, right? Instead of
You have
EW.
you have to. Otherwise, you lose so much mobility.
Yeah, but
I wanted to ask Zach, going on to the last clip in the third game, the pentakill, obviously. How did you
which one?
at what point? What do you mean at which one? The last one, of
Did I
course.
not get? I was about
No,
to
no,
No,
say
you only
I
got
thought I
one
got 2.
penta.
yeah,
I did.
you got a
Oh,
quadra kill the first time. Um,
oh.
but I wanted to ask, like, at what moment did you realize like this is the fight? I'm killing everybody.
Oh, I before the fight even started, I wanted to force Baron even though we had low HP. I know that if they pick one of you guys off, they're gonna be hungry for those 2 low HPs. That Pike, oh, he's in execution range. Look at him, look at him. I know I can get this. If he does that, I'm gonna pop Yomu's, I'm gonna pop Stride, I'm gonna pop Ghost, and I'm just gonna go in and get that free kill. If I do that, I have instant 5 stacks. I can go straight for Malphite second, get him, and then the rest is just chalk liver.
All right. Well, that's all the questions that I had. Thank you guys for coming. If you could head back to the main BC and we'll go get started with our next interview.
All right.
Okay, do you wanna pull Crazy and Perk next? Are you there, host?
What's up?
Did you want to pull Crazy and Perk next?
Sure. I don't have perms.
Okay, yeah. I was just asking if you're ready.
Oh, okay.
Yo, guys, I love yo, guys, don't pull, don't pull him. Did you not pull him?
Huh?
Don't pull
Okay,
Pug.
I was about to.
I'm watching the stream. I'm like, okay, look, Pug is mega flaming right now, so I don't know if you want to pull him right now.
Oh,
So it's
What do you
he's
mean mega
literally
flaming?
the entire time since you guys have since the game has ended, I joined that chat with them, and Puck has flamed Maki, he's flamed Goblin, he's flamed literally everyone. He's just going. It's been the whole conversation since you guys literally, it's still happening. I was like, holy moly, man. Anyway, so everyone knows better mid laner wins. Definitely what happened this series, by the way. Completely did get gapped every game, by the way. Holy! Hopefully nobody watches those games because that was
I do
really
feel
rough.
like. Well, how did you feel? Because I know you guys have been talking a lot of shit about Perks and Nivea. How did you feel when it started to sort of perform versus you guys and get a lot of pressure in?
Okay, bro. Okay, clearly I've never played against a Nivir in my entire life. So I was like, oh, this thing does damage. It felt like playing against kind of Aurora, where I gets one electrocute proc and my HP is gone. It's like just over for me. So it was kind of annoying.
Not gonna lie, it was only annoying, like for 5 minutes, and then he
Yeah,
just
well,
Okay, well, you didn't
speaking,
have to
okay,
like
flying
it.
towards me.
speaking of game one, actually, since Carter is here, excellent question, Mr. Game 1v9er. Um,
Well,
how did,
actually, I'm gonna have to interrupt you there. According to Perk, Viego was not the problem in game one, so
like, I had
not.
14 kills while his entire team had negative KDA? Shut up, Perk.
Viego
bro,
was kind of the whole reason you guys came back.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying.
mean,
But
I was literally,
apparently, to Perk, it's not the Viego, but it is also the champion because it's Viego. So look, man, Perk is making no
see,
sense.
so in the middle of the game, pretty much, I sort of took a pause, and I noticed a lot of the enemy team's gold was more like diluted. It was on the Seraphine and on the Nocturne, whereas pretty much all of your team's gold was on the Viego. You had almost all of the kills. So I was wondering, at what moment did you realize that you were the one carrying the game, that you were the one killing everybody?
Well, it wasn't really the moment from my items. It was more the fact that Joy went full lethality build. Because it's not a horrible build, but just into me it is, because that meant that I had
Yeah.
4 reset opportunities compared to 3.
It's so funny that you say that, because me and host were literally talking about the Nocturne build, and I literally said it's just feeding the Viego resets. It gives him the spell shield. It gives him so many more opportunities to outplay in these fights.
Yeah, it allowed me to outplay in these fights, allowed me to play with the team, and whenever reset I got, they had so much utility that I could just get into a fight and stay in that fight. I didn't have to stay in Nocturne, it would just get me into the fight. Seraphine helped me get a lot of stuns, Lux. I'm not a good Lux user, so I didn't get as much utility, but I still used the slows. It just helped me like push our team forward. I think that without our top lane sustaining us, though, it would have been a lot more difficult of a game for me to help us carry. But it felt like a very easily won game towards the end of the game, because of the fact that I could just get a free reset no matter what I did. There was not a single champion that I couldn't QR that wouldn't die other than their top laner, and their top laner did not matter to me because I was so far ahead. And I will say, the moment I realized that I was able to 1v9 was the moment I bought Last Whisper, and I just shredded Goblin, because I was worried about Kesante, because he was kind of he kind of was my main threat. But as soon as I bought that Last Whisper, I was cooking him. It didn't matter what he did. I sat there and autoed him and stood still and took all of his spells, and I was a quarter HP and I killed him. So
All right, well, that is a great insight. Well, that's pretty much all we had for you guys, especially because, I don't think we're gonna do an interview with Perk at the moment.
Yo, yeah, I mean, like, I just wanted to like say, yeah, because like my but in all seriousness, like, as much as I was joking about getting like, game one was rough, and then game two, my Ori was like, it was I got caught by, I think, every Vega cage maybe possible. I think that I was getting caught on that on cooldown.
Game 2,
Uh,
I think it was just me and you. We needed to practice our champions more. We didn't my Pantheon wasn't up to
we were
that.
just literally running it down.
Like
You know-
I tried to play it, but I didn't play it well. And
Something crazy? Okay, first of all, game two, you actually did quite impressive in game 2 and 3, considering in game 2, despite you being you, I didn't call your Ori the problem. And in game 3, I actually commended you in quite a few cases.
Bro, oh,
no,
dude, that second to last team fight under like the tier one, after Darius was already completely carrying, by the way. But that
Dude,
ult that I did,
the artillery support. Once again, another thing that I point out in the cast, you just got them all low, and he just got his resets off of that. The artillery support coming in allowed him to clutch that 1v5.
I will also say that he offered miraculous bait for me early Jarvaning onto the Swain, who kept rage pushing every single wave to turret. So that helped get everyone kind of ahead and stopped Perk from kind of becoming the drain tank that he kind of needed to be that game. We put him behind because Perk kept pushing up. Meanwhile, Crazy was allowed to get those kills because I only got one of those kills out of the 3 ganks, and Crazy got all 3 of the other ones.
Yeah. Because I was really struggling into this sway, and I was walking up too far early, and then I just kept doing it because I was like, because zombie kept coming, was coming, so I was just like, well, if I keep walking up.
We did also mention how you tanked every pike hook possible.
That is true.
To be fair, I only got pike hooked like twice. He only actually came mid like 2 or 3 times. But yes, all 3 hit me.
Well, I will say we were clowning on the pike a little bit. A lot of the hooks are the EQs.
Yeah, apparently the bot lane action was the pike was a big
I watched a lot of questionable pike actions.
We spent a lot of time spectating down in that bot lane, and the Lysandra pick into the pike was really well played. Is all like that's the nicest way I can put it.
I think
it was an amazing counter. Honestly, the pike he just got so many of his engages denied, and all ins. The Lysandra ult just always trumps over the pike ult.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I also wanted to give a massive shout out to Yao. By the way, that second to last team fight, the whole reason that they both were just rage splitting hitting that turret was because Yao called it. Yao was like, "Well, we'll just fight. Like, what do we like? You know." We'll just
Yao played perfectly with the calls. He helped us a lot with the calls. And we worked
let's
really
not
well
go that far. Okay?
Well,
that mid lane Pantheon ult into a triple kill. I think we all remember that. I think we all remember Yao's call on that one.
Okay, I'm so glad I wasn't the one who brought it up. Let's talk about that.
That was a very good.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ult?
Okay. So Yao said immediately. I'll give Carter full credit here. Yao told Carter, "Go mid lane, ult down mid lane as soon as you can, as soon as you're in range, just go, and we're gonna kill this Veigar." And so that is exactly what Carter did.
It had Rod of Ages and Seraph's Embrace available.
I did exactly I was told.
Yao told him to do it. This is not on Carter. This one, okay.
There was a lot of things. There was a lot of things wrong. I did that game. That was not my fault that time. But I will say, me and Yao worked really well together. We all did really good shot calling, but I think me and Yao synergized really well with our objective taking. Because the practice we got in today helped us focus on taking those objectives and focusing on that. Because there would be times where I was questioning whether I should farm, like even if I was behind a bit on farm, or just go straight to this objective and fight it. And I would just unquestionably go to the objective because of the practice we did and the fact that Yao kind of drilled it into our heads. And I will say our comms were on point for every single game, other than the second game was a bit rough, but we still had great comms. We worked really well together. And I think that's what made us win.
I think the problem in game 2 is that we just didn't see like a really good avenue for us to get back into the game. Like, we just didn't have anything. We just didn't really we were just getting wallet diffed really hard.
Yeah, we didn't have money. We didn't have setup. I was and for majority of the game, I was on my 2-item Pantheon cut cold, so I couldn't really. I couldn't really do anything on 2
bro, and I was Orianna, bro, and 3rd item, I'm building Imperial Mandate because Yao was like, you are getting completely okay, your champion is useless. Build Imperial Mandate, and I'm like, understood, Captain. So there off I go. My Imperial Mandate already game.
Yeah,
it was a rough one.
I think the games are amazing. I think...
Dude, unironically, I will not lie to you. Game 1, 2, and 3, this series, bro, I was feeling awesome though.
I will say the 3rd game was the hypest game we had. With Zag getting the penta and the quadra, it was the hypest moment of the whole series so far.
Oh, I mean, for our team specifically, 100%. We were riding high. But honestly, for me, overall, I think game 1 was the banger. We opened up where it felt really even.
Listen, guys. That Mbessa play, listen to me.
Oh, yeah, we were hyping Zag up.
The warrior turret!
He had 4 health bars.
We were hyping Zag up so fucking much. I was just saying,
bro.
hold out. I'm on the way.
Yeah,
Just hold
literally.
out for
I was
2 more
literally in the
seconds.
comments. We're coming. Go. Just keep fighting. You're good.
And then we just look and he has 3/4. He has just almost a full health bar, and then I flash
Yeah, bro,
R.
it's like, it's his sick
You
shield
have
of the fight.
You have no idea, bro. Time was slowed for me. You don't understand. He had 50 HP. I was watching the fucking I was watching the fucking auto attack fly to him, the Seraphine Q in the air, and his W comes back off cooldown and he heals his entire health.
It was insane. Zag pulled
bro.
off that game. That's why I was like, that's where Zag deserved the MVP. Is that first game he clutched it, and then the last game he clutched it. He performed consistently through all 3 games. He was.
Yeah,
So
but I mean,
amazing.
like, let's be real. Like, I feel like game 1 was mostly you. I feel like without you, we don't actually get to the point where Zag can make that clutch. But like game 5, like game 3, once again, bro, Zag carrying 1 game per series. Carried us in the 1 scrim, game 1 on Cassante. Carried us here today on game 3. My goat.
Well,
1v9.
Guess what? They took down his champion. It didn't even matter. We won the game.
By the way,
because they took his
also, I
champion
wanted
down.
to say huge W to Goblin, by the way, and like that team. I don't know
yeah.
who came up with this idea of just picking away Cassante, but it was
No,
like
it
we
was perfect.
did not think that Cassante was getting taken there.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
I never expected it. I always expected Cassante bans. I never expected Cassante steal because like no one else
nobody
can
plays
play
that
Cassante.
champ.
Host was
I-
fucking shit, talking about some Cassante doesn't need mechanics. Guess which character is really hard to play in team fights host that they failed to play in team fights host.
Yeah, I
Cassante
thought,
does not take mechanics. You know what? I will go into ranked right now. Q top lane and first time Cassante on my main.
I was gonna say for Cassante,
Bro, your account is currently in D2. You can't play Cassante in EVO where you can't perform.
What do you mean can't perform?
Dude, the best rage bait now is crazy.
Okay. So last thing I think we should say, so you guys can get on to other
That
interviews.
was really mean. I have been performing.
Yo.
So I was proud of Gabi's Cassante because he played it in ranked one time and we lost. But I'm not gonna say anything about that. But he picked it when Kench was he played it into the Kench because they took it. I will say he played it not great, but this game he played it better. And I think honestly, if he keeps practicing at it, I think him and Zag he actually has a chance to do a similar play to Zag if he keeps practicing it. He has some of the mechanics for it because he actually seems to understand the drain tank style. He isn't as aggressive as Zag at all on Cassante, but I think he could grow into it. I think if he's allowed to mature through the next couple series.
He also doesn't know the tech. He didn't go Zeke's. He went Iceborne. He went the old build.
Yeah, he went the old build. I think he has the possibility if he practices it to do great things with Cassante, and I think he has a chance. I think Gabi was underestimated through the whole tournament. I think he
still is, by the way.
He has the highest potential, I think, on their team right now to improve and help their team keep going. Because Maki has improved quite a bit. I was actually kind of surprised with how well she was doing. Other than her Lux was horrible. I will say I did not like her Lux. It was
Goblin, especially after now that there's only 3 teams. Goblin is really like the underdog in like the lane of the powerhouses, right? He's up against Zag and Kara. So if he does anything, it's really impressive.
I think Goblin is the card that I think after we run this tournament a couple more times, he could be one of the top contenders for top lane. I'm hoping that as we expand, it's just going to continue to expand.
I mean, if they ever let me lane swap, then I can start pulling out the Renekton top, and
we could introduce a series there.
Yeah, I don't want to do lane swaps until at least like we do this one more time. I feel like lane locks at the moment are doing good things. At least
I'm wondering if we should do a Phil tournament where we do everyone on Phil. I think people would like that too. It wouldn't be as entertaining, but it would allow.
Well, I think if
some
anything,
people to
I think.
shine.
Well, I mean, if we do that though, the problem is then we can't allow like the high elo players in, right? Because then they'll just
Oh
completely,
yeah, that's
they'll
the.
completely ruin the game.
Oh, okay. I really enjoy this interview, but I do think
Yeah,
we
this
need
is probably going to be our last interview anyway.
Oh, okay.
I think we got what we needed. We talked to Zag and Goblin, and now you guys. I feel like we talked
Well,
about most of the big things in the game.
You could see if I would say you would probably get some good content out of Maki and Void because of their rivalry. We tried to really to promote that rivalry. I think you could try to see if you can get those two in here because they're still in the VC. So if you want to see if they want to do it, it would be I think it would be an amazing interview to hear, and plus it's gonna make some things go up here. Plus it's the first time Void's and plus it's the first time Void is like spoken in this server, so like we need to record this moment.
True. Void voice reveal.
Literally talked before, but okay, guys.
Yeah, I know. But that's not the meme.
I wasn't there, so it didn't happen.
Okay, yeah, but we'll do that interview. No, you guys go shoot now.
Okay, alrighty.
Oh,
thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, I just want to say one last thing, and I will go. I just want to say, goated Maki, by the way. Maki impressed me a lot this series. Okay.
Yeah, she has
also
improved quite a bit.
took it like a champ. Best best loser on their team by far.
I think I will say I think
Maki.
Maki has improved the most on their team because the scrim we played against them just last week, she was very weak. She was very she
took that cannon minion comment to heart, bro. She was not happy. She was not happy with our
She
troll.
sat there and practiced, and I think she has. She improved so much more over this past week. I'm gonna be curious to see if this rivalry pushes them to the finals. If they improve and work together on their cohesion, I think they could have a possibility of making it to finals now with their weak spots removed, or not as removed, but improved, right? Like they have less weak spots than they did, and if they can work on cohesion and getting Melon in there on that, I think they have a possibility of meeting us in the finals. I might be being a little cocky here, but I'm betting we go to finals. I'm betting our team goes to finals. It's a bit.
I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. Anyway, thanks for the interview, guys.
Alrighty, thank you for the interview.
I'm just gonna be excited to watch a game for once. All right, Ty.
Yep. Bye. Oh, Pest message me when I can stop the stream, just so you know.
Okay.
Bye.
Are you ready for Maki and Void host?
Yeah.
Are you there? Host.
Yeah.
Host. Hello, host.
What's up?
Wait, can you talk again?
I've been talking.
Oh, you were really quiet for me. Sorry.
MB.
My bad. Okay. Are you ready for Maki and Void?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Hello?
Hello, AD Carries.
Hello?
Where am I?
What the
Welcome.
fuck?
Hello. Welcome to the interview room.
Kind of busy, but okay.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Are you ready for your interview?
Yeah.
Interview for what?
For the series you just played.
Oh, I see.
The thing is, I don't think Maki can be called an AD carry player though. Like, that's just not right. It's just not
Did
right.
you even pick it? Well, you picked Zaya, right?
I played Zaya, yeah.
Just call the ABC.
Yeah, low-key. I'm not even offended by that, bro. Call me APC.
Right, you can play mages, but you cannot play
ABC. How did you feel at the start, the first round with before the first round with the 1v1? How did you feel losing that, Maki?
On which game?
The 1v1
Oh, the
at the start.
1v1. Oh, I mean, I was like, whatever about it. I didn't really care. I knew I was gonna fucking lose anyway, so.
And about the games. So most of the time, it did seem like the Lakers were pulling out ahead in the early lanes. Void, do you have an explanation for that? Do you think Maki was playing well, or was it support gap? What do you think about the lanes?
I scale.
Wait,
That's all I
okay,
got
wait.
there. That's
Before
all I got there.
before
I
we keep
scale.
going, are these being recorded? Like, are these going to be like shown later? Are these just like
They're on the Twitch live stream, but unless the
okay.
answer is really good, it probably won't be like shown anywhere. It'll just
Okay,
be
no, I just didn't know if I could like how much shit I could talk. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
don't say a slur.
Huh? Don't say
Don't say a
slurs. Is that
slur.
what you said?
Yeah, you can say anything. Just don't get us banned on Twitch.
Guys, that's what I was gonna say. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Me too.
What
I'm
were
on
you
you.
gonna say?
I got you. Pike.
Anyway, you were saying
My bad.
like
What?
continue the questioning.
What? It's bad as driving as you.
Oh, the Rift Herald. Yeah, so Maki, what compelled you to take that Rift Herald? Come to think of it.
Okay, listen, we don't talk about the Rift Herald, okay? That was a you know what that was a woman driver moment right there. I have to say, the rumors are true that women cannot drive, unfortunately.
I see. Anyways, so for game 2, I wanted to ask both of you. Well, for Maki first, how did it feel when your lane was going okay, your Senna was probably a bit stronger than you, but you were doing fine, and then you looked to your mid lane where you had Super Thanos. How did it feel seeing that?
Wait, mid lane being when which
The
game?
Vagar game.
Oh
Perkbird on
yeah,
Vagar.
that was the second game, right? That was
Yes,
a
game
good.
2.
I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was the support that game, and Nane was the ADC because, like he would just get him low for me, and I would just execute him. I just hit him once and execute him. Like that's literally all I did. I can't lie. That game was just really a Nane game.
It was a bit interesting because I did see in the first game you picked Lux, but then they banned your Senna, so we didn't get the combo that we saw in the scrims from before.
Yeah, well,
Which
we
was
were
unfortunate.
going to, but then Perk wasn't in the VC for me to tell him to pick Senna, so he picked Anivia instead.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
But I mean, it still worked out because he decided to go Seraphine, and I mean, it was still just enough CC for me to.
And Void, how did you feel about your mid laner getting cancer gapped in the game 2?
It's okay. It's crazy. He skills. We all just skill. That's like all we've been saying in chat.
Crazy new skills, man. He'll win late game, guys. Trust. Once he stops missing Aurelia and Soul Q. And Void, I know you sent a message about it, and actually, I was wondering, Maki, what was the thought process behind target banning all of Void's characters in the last game?
Because okay, I'm gonna be so for real. We genuinely we didn't really know who else to ban, and so we were just like I knew about I knew who Void would want to play, and so we just were banning off of that. Because most of the people, most of the other lanes, we either counterpicked, we already banned the ones we were really concerned about, or they had already, especially in the later games, they'd already been picked. So we at the last game, we kind of were just like, all right,
Biggest threat available
that we were aware of, because we didn't know, we genuinely don't know who else Zag would plays other than the ones that we already target banned / picked. And then
Oh, yeah. Another thing
we
I wanted to ask, actually, Void, about Champ Select. Why did you guys keep banning Camille?
No idea. That's not me.
Yeah, I was
I mean,
actually
it's
wondering
because
because
that's roleplay. It's like paid him roleplay or something. It's really good support. That's like why.
Oh, you were scared of the Camille support, I guess, because I was really
That's what I'm
interested in
thinking.
it
Right?
Called
No, the
it.
bands were mine, so you can't
Yeah.
ask me.
Because Goblin does not play Camille and Zag actually does. So I was really curious because it just seemed like you guys banned
Camille
your own top
support.
laner every time. Yeah, but you're scared of like you guys were scared of the Camille support, I guess. It was just really strange to me to see. Anyways, do you guys have any notes, anything you want to talk about? I think I'm out of questions.
Can we ban mage bot lane? Like, please?
no. I
I
don't
just like
think
get
we
rid
should
of that.
be banning mage bot lane.
Didn't you
Hey,
guys
just
agree on no Mel or something?
Yeah, and then somebody decided to message me and say that they were going to play mage bot lane, so that went out the window. If you wouldn't have messaged me that, I would have honored it. But you didn't. You messaged me that, so I didn't honor it anymore.
Ash is so fucking funny. Ash.
You know, I had to eliminate the threat.
Because the Yasuo was bait, Mel was also bait.
I mean, we kind of
And that's
figured
just
that's why I
the
just went ahead and picked
reality.
it. I just went ahead and picked it
Okay.
because we were also a little tilted from the first game, like that because we low key like we could have definitely easily won that, and we didn't.
Well, that's all for the interviews then.
Can you move me
Just
back? Because I'm in the middle of a game.
yeah, I got you.
Me too.
You want me to move you to Void? Yep.
Then
Awesome. Did you have fun, host?
Yeah.
I